We're just about ready, ain't we? Come on, come on. Rock on, I'm ready. Swallow this popcorn real quick. Hey, good evening, Blue Collar fans. Welcome to the great city of Tonganoxie, Kansas. This is where we are this evening for the first round of the playoffs. This is going to be a good one here tonight, folks. I know that we've been talking about it all week long, and this is a very, very good matchup between these two teams. They match up very, very well on the paper. But you can talk about the matchup all you want to. It's time to put it on the field and let's play some football. So that's what we got going on here tonight. I really do think that this is a very evenly matchup here. The Blue Comets kids came this long trip and make some noise here this evening. We got to get that offense running. Got to get that running game going here for the Blue Comets. I think that's going to be a big thing for us. I know our secondary should be pretty good against their passing game, but they got a good little running game, too, that we're going to have to make sure we stop and slow down tonight as well. Good quarterback, a good running back, and they got some good receivers out there on the edges, too. The Blue Cows better be ready for a tough battle here in Tonganoxie tonight as the Chieftains are ready to play some football on their home floor. On their home field, they're 6-2 on the year. Blue Cows are 4-4 on the year here for the first round of the playoffs here in Class 4A, going on across the area here in the state of Kansas. And I tell you what, it was a nice little trip up here to Tonganoxie. Nice little town here, but lots of wonderful people already. So we're looking forward to a very, very good football game here tonight. So let's send it back to the studio. It's a Ryan Disbro, State Farm Insurance Agent pregame show. We have our halftime interview on the way with Coach Shields. We'll have it for you here on the live stream as well, as it is up and going now at KINZ.biz. Click on KINZ.biz, go to the Chanute Blue Comet logo, and right underneath there it says Chanute Blue Comets. Click on that. It'll take you right to the YouTube channel for the live stream of the ball game here tonight. So back to the studio for Coach Shields' interview. We'll be back for the kickoff coming up here in about 15, 20 minutes on Z95.3.
When's your favorite time to stop by Sonic of Chanute? Whether you're starting your day with a new Sonic breakfast slinger with bacon, egg, and cheese on a brioche bun, grabbing a supersonic double cheeseburger with a Dr. Pepper for lunch, or balancing out your diet with a signature slinger starting at just 340 calories with a double stuffed Oreo waffle cone for dessert. You're sure to leave satisfied. Download the Sonic app today and receive half-price drinks and slushes all day when you order ahead, serving great food and your communities. That's Sonic of Chanute. Hi, this is Ryan Disbro, State Farm Agent Chanute. I believe it's important to protect your family in the event of any emergency. Come see me today in downtown Chanute at 205 East Main and let me help protect your family with auto, home, life, or health insurance, as well as protecting your family's financial future. Come say hi at our downtown offices in Chanute or schedule an appointment by calling 620-431-2680.
Good evening, Blue Comet fans. It's playoff football time. We're in Tonganoxie tonight to take on the Chieftains. And the Blue Comets finished the season at 4-4, 6-2 for Tonganoxie here. But we've got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to go back to next week and going to start things off with our pregame interview with Coach Shields. And, Coach, you know, the health of the guys is always important. We always ask. So to start off, so how is everybody after last week's game? We should be good and healthy from what would from some guys we don't have back, but still be pretty good and healthy.
Right. It should be the same guys we've had the last couple of weeks.
Awesome. So good to see everybody back out there too. But you know, last week, Coach, you know, just a game I know that you didn't really particularly like, and you know, and I know a lot of the kids probably didn't either. Trying to get it out of our system here, but we'll talk about it a little bit there so we can learn a little bit here. But you know, just not the game you wanted to see by the Blue Comet team here, and I think that I think they feel the same way.
Yeah, I think from me all down to our assistant coaches and our players, it's just not what we expected and not what we prepared for. I really thought we had a great week of practice, so to come out as flat as we did was really disheartening. They credit them; they jumped out on us, got off to a fast start, and we just had troubles getting them stopped all night. Couldn't get things. I feel like we had our first couple drives, we were moving the ball, but then we'd have a penalty or a bad snap or something that kind of set us back, and you just you're kind of chasing yourself after that. And once you get down, like I said, once you get down 2 or 3 scores, it changes everything, changes your play calling, changes what you're doing. And then but I thought we tried to regroup and just come out and play treat the second half like we wanted to the first half, and we did a better job of that. We came out, scored our first 2 drives, and had some good field position with some good returns and did some good things. So I wish we could have started the game the way we started the second half. I mean, who knows how things would have went if we could have done that. But,
that's what I thought too, Coach. Because I know I was looking at it and watching the play film over again, like I know you guys did, and I said that's just not common for what we see for our team. So I know we're going to be better coming up this week. But yeah, you're right. In that first quarter, we got down 10-0 or 16-0. They scored a couple times on us, but we were just we punted. We were trying to hold on to them there, but they were able to get they kind of started that thing that Fort Scott did. They would long drawn out drives, and they would get that extra little bit that they needed too.
Yeah, I mean I think they had 2 90-yard drives in the first half alone. Right. I mean that's tough. It's tough. It's on your defense. It's tough. On your offense because you don't have the ball, you can't get on the field, and so not only is it eating the clock, but when they're finishing with points, you can live with that to an extent if you hold them. If they don't end up scoring, they can go 80 yards as long as we keep them out of the end zone.
Right.
But
exactly.
When they're going 80, 90 yards and they're getting touchdowns, that's tough because, like I said, not only are they scoring points, but they're eating clock. So.
Yeah, they ate a lot of clock in there too. I mean, we ended up with 5 drives. We punted 3 times, had the fumble turnover, the turnover on downs. That was our drives there. 8 to 9 minutes. They had it to 5 drives. They had the big touchdowns there pretty much, and then the end of the half there, and they had it for about 15 or 16 minutes. So they were eating up some clock. And like I said, our offense it looked good at little times here and there, but it wasn't on the same drive.
Right. We'd get it like even our first drive. I thought, we had we came up short. We had end up like 4th and 5, and then we did our quick kick. We hadn't done that all year, and kind of bobbled the snap, but then ended up getting it off and getting them pinned down. I mean that's you want to score, but at the same time you feel like that's a positive. It's a 1-score game. You got them starting on their own 2-yard line. You got to feel good about that. Hey, let's get a stop. We're going to get good field position, get right back in this, and. It just didn't happen.
It didn't happen that way, yeah. And then plus we get down, it was so big there at halftime, and then there's so much that you can say to the guys, say, hey, it's a new half. Let's start here and let's come back out and let's try to cup away, but we got to get a defensive stop. So that's sort of some things you probably had to say at halftime to them.
Well, yeah. I mean, I just wanted to make sure that everybody was on the same page, that we needed to get some things. I told the kids, there's schematically some things, that we're going to fix. We're going to make some adjustments, but let's make sure that, hey, just everybody's doing our job. Make sure, we're not pressing too hard, whether it's trying to do somebody else's job or, thinking. I'm like, just do your job and things will take care of itself. And like I said, we did a better job of that in the second half.
Right, yeah, because we talked on Saturday how you thought we won the second half. Even though they changed the quarterback there, but he's still a talented young man. But we did 15 to 12. I thought winning that second half, we looked much better out there. We got some defensive stops when we needed to. Not like that first half, but we had them a couple times in big losses. But they were able to escape with that. But a much better second half. And I think too, what you were telling them at halftime, so hey, let's build on this because we're still going to ball to play. Yeah. We're going to see some things.
Well, and that's what I told them. I said, how we finish this game, this second 24 minutes or this second half is going to, give me an indication of how we're going to do moving forward. Right. We're playing next week.
Right. No matter what.
So yeah, we're playing.
Right.
So we're going to set the tone of how we're going to respond. And I was pleased with our kids' effort and execution much more in the second half. Like I said, yeah, they scored. When they had all their varsity kids out there, it was 15. They scored once. We scored all. Their starting defense was out there when we scored our 2 touchdowns. And again, hey, they whipped us. I'm not trying to say that they didn't, insinuate that they didn't. But, they got that last one. They did sub their quarterback, but they had all their other starters in. That was the only substitution they made till at the very, very end. Right. So, they're still a good football team.
Yeah, definitely that for sure. And another thing too, Coach, we got towards the end there, got to see some of our young guys in there too, got to give them some action against there. And that's big coming up, especially, we've had some injuries this year. You never know when it could be your turn to be out there. So those guys getting that opportunity to be on the field at that time was a good experience for them too.
Yeah, I think, we have a next man up mentality, and when, things kind of shake out the way they have, you really got to have that. And so if they didn't, I think maybe sometimes kids think that's just coach speak. It's like, hey, I ain't never going to play. And then, hey,
next thing
you're pretty. Next thing you know, you are. So make sure you're ready for your opportunity. I had a coach. My coach in high school used to always say, "Be prepared for your opportunity, so that it doesn't embarrass you."
Exactly.
And so that's
Yeah, if I can go back to a movie and quoted there, any given Sunday, Jamie Foxx is sitting on the sideline reading the newspaper. Next thing you know, he's in the game. You've got to be ready. So that's the way it goes. But yeah, Coach, I know it wasn't the game we wanted to see, and so we just got to learn a little bit of stuff from that and move on because we are playing this week, so we'll go to it. We'll talk about that one coming too. But the players out there too, we got to talk about the guys. It was senior night. I know they wanted to do some things there too. But we talked about Corbin on Saturday. But a lot of guys are filling in positions they're not used to. They're getting better in those positions, and we're still going to have that this week too.
Yeah. Hopefully they're just another weekend. They're a little bit more comfortable. We're trying not to overload them, like I said, because we do have some guys playing different positions and different things. So, you try not to put too much on their plate, but still make sure we're diverse enough. But as we've gone through, this is about the third week now, we've been able to add a little bit more. And the kids are working hard, and they're doing a good job absorbing it, so of the playbook and things like that. So hopefully, there's a few more wrinkles that we can break out this week, and hopefully the things that we've been running the last couple of weeks that haven't worked as well, we can just clean up and be able to execute a little bit better.
Definitely, and that's going to be like on our secondary. We've talked about how good it's been all year long, but we kind of got a little bit on us last week, so that might have hurt our secondary. They're prideful because there's some guys that have been out there for a while, so that's something I'm sure that Coach Emling and the guys and you guys really worked on this week to shore up a little bit of any of the mistakes we saw.
Yeah, it is. We do have some talented guys in the secondary, but we were just not playing team defense at times. We're getting out of position. We're not, like I said, doing our job. So we got to make sure, do your job. Right. Don't you get caught up trying to do somebody else's job. You start worrying about this or that. That's when you get, taken advantage of. Because you're out of position because you're not doing your job. Everybody just do your job. Play the coverage it's called. Make sure we're in the right position. Make sure we're doing the little things. Getting our hands on receivers. I mean, that's another big thing. We got to be more physical with receivers. You let anybody run free, I mean, they're eventually going to get open.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it's hard to cover guys down the field for a little while too. So we got to make sure we put a little more pressure on the quarterback.
Absolutely.
The pass rusher has to be a little bit better from our front seven up there. So that's something I know that we did put some pressure on last night. In the last couple weeks, we've had good pressure. They just had some slippery running backs on us too.
Yeah, I knew the kid. He was a good running back. The Dean kid. Or a good runner, I should say, and the McCarty kid, 13, he was a good little back too. So they like to throw the ball. They like to showcase it and air it out. But I knew it was kind of like the opposite of the week before. You knew Coffee was going to come out and run it, and want to set the precedent and establish the run. But they could definitely throw it when they catch you sleeping, and Labette's kind of the opposite. And so, but yeah, we got to do a better job of the run, stopping the run, because even if you take a team that likes to throw it, if you can get them where they have to throw it, then it's a lot easier.
Right.
When they can throw it on their terms and when they want to, then it makes it a lot more difficult.
More difficult for your defense, that's for sure. Well, and talk about some of those guys too. We got a lot of guys playing both ways: offensive line, defensive line, there, linebackers, offensive line, and then even our quarterback playing some positions he's not used to. So, but we know how hard they work, and I know that the community, and you're proud of them there too. But they're just going to have to keep working, and I know that that next guy up and playing both ways. That's kind of the way it goes in 4A football in our size right now.
It is what it is. I mean. We're not making any excuses. We got to go out and get it done, and we got to find a way to stop the bleeding. And what better way this week? I tell everybody in the States is 0-0, or 0-0, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we got a chance to go out and get a win, and let's win, and let's make it. Move on to the next round. We'll worry about that round when we get to it. Let's take care of business Friday night, and let's have a great week of practice, and let's get after it. Let's be physical. Have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, have fun. It's still a game. Play your butts off and have fun. That's the biggest thing that we talk is attitude and effort. Make sure you're giving great effort. Make sure you've got a great attitude, and everything else will take care of itself.
Definitely. And, one more thing, too, and definitely not picking on Dalton or anything like that, but I know center's not his position. I know he had a couple high snaps, and Ty even be as high as he is. That seems a little big, but I know that they've got the relationship probably a little bit better this week, too, to try to shore that.
Well,
Dalton's only a few of them.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And Dalton's, that's like I said, it
happens.
Yeah, it just, he kind of, it's like golf. You get the yips, a little bit every once in a while. You get, it happens, we weren't trying to over dissect it or over analyze it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I mean, he's been pretty solid at what he's doing, and he's playing his tail off, and he's a captain. We love him, and he's fighting. So we're just I'm confident it'll be better this week.
Yeah, I am too. I know that nobody felt worse about it than he did, because I know the young man has talked to him a few times. And too, in our offensive line too, even though it is pieced together, Coach, I have to say, that we have done an excellent job. And then even coming up in our future, we talked a little bit down on Saturday about offensive linemen. But I mean, to keep Ty as healthy and our receivers and having lanes for Briley and Tyler, we've done an excellent job at offensive line.
I think those guys are battling. I think they are. I think I've been really proud of. Like I said, they're all pieces. Nolan Werner's the only guy that's really been in there all year, right. And so it started with Dalton coming in at center for Guerin, and he's been right from the get-go, right there at Independence. He's been fighting and doing a tremendous job. Then it was Gavin Mitchell coming in at right guard. He's a kid that's been going from not starting at the beginning of the year, being a rotational player on the defensive line, to where he's playing every snap, right. Offense and defense, pretty much. I mean, he might get a break every now and then on defense, but and he's doing a good job. And then really, and then the last two are two tackles. Man, I tell you, we got Tucker Davis, who's a freshman, Nate Otis, a senior. Both those guys have really stepped in, and they're just continue to get better every week. Like I said, they're just that's tough. Neither one of them were playing tackle prior to the Coffeyville game, so it's just something where they kind of got thrown in. That's not fair, but again, they embraced it, and they've been working hard ever since, and just continue to improve, and I expect us to continue to do that this week.
Yeah, whatever's best for the team, that is
Absolutely.
Definitely for sure. And our running game too. We got to get that going a little bit here. I know Briley and Tyler Davis, they've been about the same amount of yards rushing on the year. They're about carbon copies of each other pretty much. One runs a little bit different than the other, but as far as getting yards and stuff like that. But we get those two guys going there. I think that's added a little element that we need to our game, and then we could be a very potent offense.
I agree. I thought early on, I thought we had some good runs. I thought we were doing a better job establishing the run. Briley had a nice little, 20-yard run, and I would have loved to. We tried to come back to it. Would have loved to have stayed with it more and really kind of press that. But again, when you're down 3 scores, it just changes everything. Yeah, it's hard to stay. It's hard to stay with that and be patient with it when you're down 3 scores and you're trying to get back in it.
It's hard to take an 8-minute drive to run the ball, that's for sure. Well, I know that the guys are ready to go, Coach. We're ready to go for playoff football here. We talked on Saturday about how much we like the matchup against Tonganoxie, the Chieftains up there. So they're a 6-2 team. They beat the teams they were supposed to. It's the same way with us. Right. They lost a couple of big games there. But if you look at it on paper, just going and watching videos and things, and just my theories and stuff, man, what a matchup. I mean, it looks like we almost look exactly like each other. We're wearing blue, they're wearing red.
Yeah, I think we match up better. I don't know what their thoughts are. I'm sure they're taking it, big, but for us, we're going. We're absolutely going up there with the the intention of winning. That's for sure. Yeah. Make no mistake about that. We're going up there to win.
Definitely, and I think so too. I think that they've got a good little offense. They've got a good little quarterback. They can dink and dunk the ball a little bit. They run the ball a little bit better than they pass the ball, kind of opposite to what we are there. But I mean, their defense is giving up some big plays, and I know that we can get the ball downfield and pass. Our passing game can beat their game. I think that's why I think we match up with them a little bit better, and I really do think that the Blue Comets can go up there and say, hey, we're not ready to quit playing football this week.
Absolutely, they are. They're a good football team. Their strength is probably they do have a good running game, and I think their strength's with their line. On both sides of the ball, and their defensive line. They don't do a lot. Extravagant stuff. They just line up and play sound, good football defensively, and kind of the same thing on offense. They're not going to, get too tricky on you. They're just they do what they do, and they do it well. Mm-hmm. And it starts with their front line. They're a pretty physical bunch, but again, our kids have been improving every week. So we're going. Hey, we're not going out there just to run this thing out.
Oh yeah,
we're not just we're going up there to win, and our intention is playing next week for sure.
Well, you know what? They kind of remind me of Fort Scott, the way they kind of methodically use the ball. So, but I think that the Fort Scott's a little bit better than them. But I think we're better than Tonganoxie, so I think it's going to be a good one, Coach. So, well, good luck to you and the guys, Coach. Let's talk about a win on Saturday, and let's keep playing on some playoff football. It's a long trip to Tonganoxie here, but we appreciate everybody being here tonight. But Blue Comets come to the field on your home to the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Good evening, Blue Comet fans. It's playoff football time. We're in Tonganoxie tonight to take on the Chieftains.
And welcome back here, Blue Comet fans, as we get ready for the kickoff here tonight.
We've got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to the live stream here. Let's start things off with our pregame interview with Coach Shields. And Coach, the health of the guys always important. We always ask. So to start off, so how is everybody after last week's game? We should be good and healthy from some guys we don't have back.
On your home for the Blue Comets.
Right. It should be the same guys.
The Blue Comets ready to go here.
Good to see everybody back out there too.
But
this program, Coach.
Last week, Coach, just a game I know that you didn't really particularly like, and I know the kids probably didn't either. Trying to get it out of our system here. We'll talk about it a little bit there, so we can learn a little bit here. But just not the game you wanted to see by the Blue Comet team here, and I think that I think they feel the same.
Yeah, I think for me, it all down to our assistant coaches and our players, and it's just not what we expected and not what we prepared for. I really thought we had a great week of practice, so to come out as flat as we did was really disheartening.
Let's get back to this here. I think that interview has kind of started itself again. All right, so there we go. All right, so we're coming to you live now on the live stream here at KIZ.biz. So you got still some Blue Comet fans filtering in. So they will come out here, and the Blue Comets will be set and ready to go for the kickoff. They will receive, and we will have the live stream for you on KIZ.biz. So let me get everything lined up and ready to go for you with that, folks, here. All right, so now we're set and ready to go. The Blue Comets will be ready for the kickoff. Back deep for the Comets. Briley Peavy and Jaden Costin ready to kick for Tonganoxie and the Chieftains. Looks like that is number 10. And then number 10 there is Ethan Jacks. So Jacks ready to go as the Blue Comets will get it first to start. And we're ready for some Blue Comet football here on your home for the Blue Comet Z95.3. So here we go. Let's see if we need to pull that back just a little bit. There we go. Let's see if we got to help us out a little bit there on that. So ready to go, Jacks. Ready to kick it out. Blue Comets will go right to left on your radio dial. It'll be a short kick. You go out of bounds. And Blue Comets will watch it go out of bounds. So it'll be a first down and 10 on their own 35-yard line. Blue Comets ready to go. It will be Ty Bowman in the backfield for the Blue Comets. As he'll be ready to rock and roll here tonight. First down and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Blue Comets. Thank you. 12 minutes to go. We're just underway. So Blue Comets to the 35-yard line of Chanute. So here we go. First down and 10 for the Comets. And bring him to the line. Ty Bowman brings him out. He'll have Briley Peavy in the backfield with him. Almond. And Harvey out wide here to the near side. Kimberlin out wide to the far side here. Pistol formation for the Blue Comets. And Ty Bowman now ready for the first play from scrimmage. Checking the sideline here. Is that play clock? No play clock on the field here, folks, so I'm assuming they're keeping it, so I don't know what the play clock is. But still no time off the game clock, so here we go. First play for the Comets. Bowman ready for the snap. Going to keep it himself. He's going to try to give it to Briley Peavy. Briley Peavy stands right up the middle, but Tonganoxie defense right there. Number 54 and number 44, that looks like Splashel, and number 54, that is Rhodes. And they're on the stop for a loss of 2, so Prevey. -2 back to the 33-yard line. I'll say -1 for the Blue Comets. So it'll be a second down and 11 for Chanute here from now their own 34-yard line. Twin back sit, Peavy and Davis in the backfield here with Bowman. Twin receiver set to the far side. Peavy leaves the backfield. Going to look for him coming across. Got to Corbett Kimberlin there, and it is complete at the 37-yard line. So it's a gain of 3 on the pass play. So Corbett Kimberlin gets his first reception for 3 yards. That'll make it a third down and about 8 for the Blue Comets. As the ball sits now there on the 37-yard line of Chanute. So the first drive here, Blue Comets looking to have a good drive here to start off. We got Briley Peavy in the backfield behind Bowman, pistol formation. In motion from the left to the right side goes Kimberlin. And here's Bowman rolling out, being chased in the backfield. Going to throw, got his man there at the 40-yard line, trying to fight for yardage. Getting up close to the first down there. I think he's going to be just a little bit short. And that is going to be Manbeck on the reception. And Mason Manbeck takes it up to the 30, make that the 44-yard line for a gain of 7. So Manbeck makes it a 4th down and 1 for the Blue Comets. Are going to go for it on the 44-yard line, their own 44-yard line. So here come the Blue Comets. Maybe trying to get them to jump off sides here as Ty Bowman checking out the sidelines. Davis in the backfield. That's Peavy. And here comes the ugly punch, and it will be a low-line punch, and it'll be good for the Blue Comets as they take it all the way down inside of the 20-yard line, down to about the 19. So the punch down to the 19-yard line of Tonganoxie. So the Chieftains have their first possession here with 10:25 to go. And they'll have it on their own 19-yard line. First down and 10 for their quarterback, and that is Robbins. And they got a good little running back in the backfield in Rydell. That's where you're going to see a lot of here tonight for Tonganoxie as we're ready to go. Rydell in the backfield here behind Robbins in I formation. Pistol formation, sorry. So here we go. And going to hand it. Rydell looking to get Michener chasing. And can't get to the edge. Good job there by Ty Bowman. And as well as Jaden Costin. So he might have got one up to the 20. So they'll make it a 2nd down and 9 on the 1-yard run here for Tonganoxie and the Chieftains. 2nd down and 9. Back to I formation for Robbins. Rydell right behind him. And the Blue Comets ready to go here on 2nd down and 9. Going to hand off Rydell. Try to come to the near side this time. Cut it back up into the middle. He'll pick up some good yardage. He won't have a first down to get up close to the 30 there to about the 29. He'll be close to that first down. We'll see where they mark him there right at the 30-yard line. So they may give him the 10. So that'll be at the 30. So that'll be enough for a first down. It will be enough for a first down here for Tonganoxie. First down and 10 now from their 30-yard line. So Rydell gets him a first down. Robbins calling for the snap. He'll try to take it to the Blue Comet side there. Now bring it back up inside, but right there, Corbett Kimberly cuts him off as he cuts back through. Michener right there. And he'll get up to the 31, maybe the 32. I'll say the 32-yard line for a run of 2. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 now for Tonganoxie. Robbins got a single receiver both sides. Rydell behind him in the backfield. And Andrew Rydell trying to bring it up the guts. And he'll got some running room behind his blockers. He's still got plenty of room. Still up the field and into Blue Comet territory. As a big run by Rydell takes it all the way up to the 41-yard line of Chanute. 27 yards on that one. So that's another first down here. And the big run there by Rydell right up the guts to the 41-yard line of Chanute. First down and 10 for Tonganoxie and the Chieftains. So Robbins brings it back to the line. Rydell in the backfield once again. First down and 10. Twin receiver set to the far side. Robbins going to run it again. Rydell trying to bring it right up the guts. And he'll take it over to the left side. He'll pick up a couple. Brought down there by the Blue Comet defense up to the 37-yard line, looks like. So that's a gain of 4. Brings up a 2nd down and 6 here for the Chieftains on their first drive. Blue Comets punt on theirs. The Chieftains get a big run there. We've got a couple first downs here so far. They're looking at a 2nd down and 6. As Robbins empties the backfield this time. He's got a trip receiver set, bunched up here to the right side. Going to roll out here to the right, looking to pass, being chased by the Blue Comet defense. Got his man Rydell pushed out of bounds there at about the 35, maybe the 34-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 3. It will say the 34, so that's 3. To Rydell. So that brings up a 3rd down and about 4 here for the Chieftains. The ball sitting on the Blue Comet 34-yard line. So Blue Comets need a 3rd down stop right here. Let's get the ball back. So Rydell back to I formation. Robbins, I should say. Rydell behind him there in I formation and pistol formation. I don't know why I'm missing that one. Give it to Rydell. He'll try to take it up the gut, and he's going to be stopped short there. Maybe the 32-yard line. And I don't think he's going to get the first down. He's going to be just a little bit short. So Tyler Davis there on the stop and bring up a 4th down and a long one here for Tonganoxie. They got it on the Blue Comet territory there at the Blue Comet 32-yard line. So we'll see what their coach decides to do here. Coach Troyer going to go for it. 4th down and 1. And trying to power run. And here comes a Wildcat, and they give it to Rydell. He comes over here to the near side, still breaking tackles. Gets down to the 20-yard line before he's finally stopped. And it'll be a first down after a gain of 12 on the Wildcat play by Tonganoxie. So it's 12 more there for Rydell. 7 carries, 58 yards already on this first drive here for Rydell, the running back for Tonganoxie. Robbins brings him back to the line. Oh, Rydell going to keep it in there, and he's going to be Wildcat formation. They're going to run it again over to the left side. There's Almond as he picks up a few up to the 27-yard line. Make that the 17-yard line, I apologize. Gain of 3. So a lot of Wildcat right here, leaving Rydell back there into the backfield. Let him run the offense. Robbins is spread out wide to the far side. It's a second down and about 7 here for the Chieftains. As Rydell stays in a Wildcat formation and sending Robbins, the quarterback, out wide to the far side there. They go left to right on your radio dial. No score, just underway here with 6.5 to go here in this first quarter. And this first round playoff game, Tonganoxie looking to go at it here again. And here's Rydell. Taking it himself, bringing it here to the near side. He'll get down to about the 15-yard line before he's taken down. He'll get a couple. Looks like that'll make it a third down and about 5 as we look at the sticks across the way there. Third down and about 5 here for Tonganoxie. Ball sitting there at about the 14-yard line as we're going to mark him down. 11th play of this drive that started with about 10:20 to go and about 5:50 now left here in this first quarter. Tonganoxie taking that long sustained drive. They put Robbins back in at quarterback. And they're going to hand it off to the first man through, and that's a lot of room there. Number 21 barreling his way through the line, and he's going to take it in. It'll be a touchdown. Number 21. That is Prey taking it in, and he just barrels his way into the end zone for 14 yards out for the touchdown to make it a 6-0 ball game. Didn't act like he was going to be denied of that one at all. So the touchdown makes it 6-0. On now is Jax for the extra point attempt. And we're ready for the snap and the kick. And here he is coming down, and it is barely gets over, and the PAT is good for a 7-0 lead here for Tonganoxie. So it's a 7-0 ball game as we're just underway. The Blue Comets will get it back for their second possession. We'll take a 1 minute back and bring the kickoff. 5:35 to go, first quarter, Z95.3.
The Saturday morning breakfast with the Coaches Show comes to you live on Z95.3 Saturday mornings from Playmakers in downtown Chanute. Playmakers opens at 8 for breakfast with eggs, bacon, sausage, biscuits and gravy, pancakes, waffles, cinnamon rolls. Oh, what a great breakfast you can have at Playmakers. It starts at 8. Our show starts at 10. Stick around and have breakfast with the Coaches live on Z95.3 Saturday mornings from Playmakers in downtown Chanute.
Leaves are raked, grass is cut, and the driveway is swept. Now I'll top off the water softener with Diamond Crystal Salt.
Save the best chore for last?
Yeah, it's kind of special.
Why's that?
Well, Diamond Crystal Salt helps extend the life of our plumbing and appliances.
That's great.
And it helps give us softer and brighter clothes.
Love that.
And it helps reduce spots on our dishes.
Brilliant. So you do it last.
Well, it does so many nice things, the least I can do is spend some quality time appreciating it. Diamond Crystal Salt. A brilliant choice since 1886. Get yours at Cleaver Farm and Home.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
And back here ready for the kick from Jax. And back deep, PV and Costin for the Blue Comets. Another shallow kick, and the Blue Comets are going to watch it go out of bounds. And right there at the 35-yard line. So the Comets started at the 35-yard line. The first time they had it, they'll start at the 35 again here. And Chanute now trailing at 7-0 with 5:35 here in this first quarter. Blue Comets on their own, a 35-yard line. Let's see if we can get a drive together here for the Blue Comets. Tonganoxie up 7-0 here early, 5:35 to go. Coming up at halftime here on the radio on Z95.3, we have Secretary of State's Brian McClendon. He is running for that office. We'll have him on the radio, but not here on the live stream on KINZ.biz. Okay, so Did we get a, oh, they're going to move it up some here to the 42-yard line. So at the 42-yard line, the Comets have it for their second possession. Tyler Davis in the backfield with Ty Bowman. Bowman going to hand it off to Davis, trying to break away here to the near side, and he'll get around the left side here up to about the 44. They'll give him 2 on that one. Second down and 8 up to the 44-yard line for the Blue Comets. So Tyler Davis stays in the backfield pistol formation for the Blue Comets. Single receiver both sides. Costin, that's Kimberlin out to the far side. That is Harvey here to the near side as they check the sideline for the play. Ty Bowman ready to go once again. Tyler Davis behind him in the backfield. Second down and 8 for the Comets. Bowman, high snap. Going to give it to Davis. Going to try to turn the corner. And he's going to be drugged down there at the line of scrimmage. He might have lost a yard. And a good play there by the Chieftains, but they'll say he gets back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. So they'll bring up a third down and 8 for the Blue Comets here. And 4:32 to go in this first quarter. Tonganoxie with a 7-0 lead here in Tonganoxie, Kansas tonight. And the Blue Comets, their second drive, taking some time, just methodically doing what they need to do. Let's get up here and let's run our play. And now we're down 7. Let's get that one back. Almond, Costin, and Harvey here to the near side. As Bowman's going to look to pass, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be stood up, and he is going to be sacked in the backfield there. Big sack by the Chieftains. It takes him all the way back to the 36-yard line, the 37-yard line. That's a loss of 7. Cannot have those sacks. That is a drive killer. That's a 4th down and about 17 now for the Blue Comets. Going to have to punt. And Bradley Peavy will be back to punt, going back deep for the Chieftains. Rydell. And number 2 back there, too. That is Tyner. Here's the kick by Peavy. And it'll be a bounce, and it'll take a Chieftain bounce, but a good job there by the Blue Comets to finally get there and knock it down. That is Colton Fritsch to wrap it up. So the Blue Comets get a punt by Peavy, and it'll take it down to the 37-yard line of Tonganoxie. So Tonganoxie on their second drive now comes out here with 3:26 to go in the first. They'll have it on their own 37-yard line. And they went down and scored on their first drive. So the Blue Comets going to need to play tight defense here. As Robbins and Rydell in the backfield. Twin receiver set here to the near side. And they'll send Rydell up the gut. And he's got plenty of room right up the gut once again. Big yardage into Blue Comet territory all the way down to the 44 for Rydell. That's 19 yards on that one. That's another first down here for Tonganoxie. And they'll have it on their third first down at the 44-yard line of Chanute. So the Blue Comets allow Robbins and them back into their territory here. Rydell. Robbins checking out the sideline. Twin receiver set to the far side here. They go left to right. Does Tonganoxie right now. Giving it to Rydell. And he's going to be met in the backfield. Good job there in the backfield by the Blue Comet defense for a loss. That looks like it was Mason Manbeck. And it was a loss back to the 47-yard line. It's a loss of 3. So that's a big one right there for the Blue Comets. Need more of those. Got to get in that backfield and disrupt as much as we possibly can. 2:40 to go here in this first quarter. They leave it 7-0. And Tonganoxie home of the Chieftains. So Rydell behind Robbins in pistol formation. Twin receiver set to the far side. And a lot of checking of the armband here. I'm looking at maybe a pass play maybe coming. We'll see. And it is. Rydell. Robbins going to look to throw it up the field. And it is knocked away by Lane Harvey. And almost intercepted. That would have been a big play, but a nice job knocking away by Lane Harvey for the Blue Comets. And that'll bring up a third down and long. So third down and now 12 here for the Chieftains. That'll stop the clock with 2:12. Good job by Lane Harvey to knock that one away. And maybe that's a little sign for the Blue Comets to be mindful for once we get into making adjustments here. See him checking that armband quite a bit. Might be looking for a pass play. Here we go. Looking once again. Robbins going to be in the backfield and flushed out, but tries to put it up. He's got the man, and it's going to be enough for a first down maybe. See where they mark him down. He may be a little bit short, but a nice job as they get it there to number 2, Tyner. And that'll take it up to the 45, make that the 35-yard line. So that's a 12. And they give him the first down. That looked an awful short. Oh, boy, that may have been a favorable spot there by the umpiring crew. Wow, first down. I thought it was a little bit short. And we got an official timeout here on the field by the umpire, referee. And I don't know, maybe chatting out here, maybe. I thought he was spotted just a little bit before the 35-yard line, but they put him there on the 35. Call it a first down. And now, maybe not. Let's see what they're going to do here. Are they calling for a spot? They're going to get the chains out here and check it out. Because they're respotting the chains, and that's what I thought. They respotted the chains, and that chain looked like it was about between the 34 and 35-yard line a while ago. And then they called it a first down. But that ball's on the 35-yard line. That's not a first down. That's fourth down and short for the Blue Comet defense. So here we go, fourth and short. Tonganoxie went for it. Got a big run play the last time they did. And now you know what they're going to do. They're going to bring the big man, Prey, number 14. Not 14. They're going to bring big man, number 21, Drake Prey. And they're going to sit him in the backfield. They're going to give him the ball, try to give him that 1 yard here. So fourth down play here for Tonganoxie. Let's go Blue Comet defense. See if they can make a stop here. 2:04 to go here in the first. Robbins. Rydell calling for it this time in the Wildcat. Rydell. Oh, he might have snuck across. I don't know. They're going to give it to him because that's a little bit of a spot right there. I don't know. I can't tell. That's a long way across over there. So we're going to get a spot here. We're going to get a check of it. Let's see if we can zoom in all the way over there. See if we can. I don't know, folks. Like I said, it's awful close. If they got it, it's by the nose of the football. I don't know if they got it or not. It's going to be awful close there. Oh, they did not get it. Whoa, Blue Comet football. Nice job on the stop out of Blue Comets. They didn't get it. First down, Blue Comets. So no gain on the play, and that's a big stop fair for the Blue Comets. First down and 10, Blue Comets. Nice job, Blue Comet defense. I thought they might have gave it to him, but that was an awful close there on that one. So the Blue Comets now get it back. They make a stop. Under 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter, trading 7-0. First round of the playoffs. Blue Comets back on offense. Bradley Peavy in the backfield. We need a big drive right here. Blue Comets need to put some points on the board. All right, so I get the football ready to go here from the 34-yard line of Chanute with 1:50 to play here in the quarter. First down and 10 for the Comets. Twin receiver set over to the far side. Peavy in the backfield with Ty Bowman in pistol formation. Getting the play. Bowman now ready to go with it here. Here's the snap. By Ty. Going to pitch it out here to Peavy. Peavy turns the corner. Looking for some room. Breaking some tackles. Tyler Bradley Peavy across the 45 out to about the 45, 46-yard line for a first down, Blue Comets. So Bradley Peavy with a big run up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. First down, Chanute. So the Blue Comets get their first down of the night. 1:49 to go here in this first quarter. Now have it on their own 45-yard line. Trying to get into Tonganoxie territory. First down with Peavy in the backfield once again from Bowman. Twin receiver set here to the near side. They go right to left on your radio dial. Out in here to flat to Garrett Allman. Gets some blockers downfield from his receivers. Hey, nice tackle there by Rydell to trip him up. He gets a couple up to about the 48. But Rydell right there on the trip. So Garrett Allman gets 3. So that brings up a second down and about 7 from the 48-yard line of Chanute. Clock rolling down to 1:23 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Tonganoxie, first round of playoffs. PV in the backfield, trip receiver set to the far side. Kimberlin here to the near side for Ty Bowman in pistol formation. Here's the snap high. Bowman pulls it down, tries to push it over to the left side, and he might have got back to the line of scrimmage, to the right side, should say, to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Oh, they're going to say he lost one on that one, so that make it a third down and about 9 here for the Blue Comets. Ball sitting on their own 46-yard line. Like to get in Tonganoxie territory here is Bowman. Spreads him out in the backfield by himself on his third down and long. Peavy, Harvey, Allman out to the far side. Kimberlin and Costin here to the near side for the Blue Comets. Checking out the sideline for the play. Third down and long. Ty Bowman now ready for it. And spread formation now, 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. Trailing 7-0, good snap. Bowman flushed out of the pocket, rolls over to his right side. Now pulls it down, throws it up ahead. Got his man at the first down marker there. Trying to find out who that is exactly on the catch. Looks like it's Bradley Peavy on the catch there. And they'll take it down to the 46-yard line of Tonganoxie for an 8-yard pass play. And that's the end of the first quarter, and it's going to be a 7-0 ball game. Tonganoxie with the lead. So we'll be back as we switch ins. Blue Comets driving now. Have a fourth down and short. And second quarter coming up on your home for the Blue Comets, C95.3. 1 minute, please.
For dependable, safety-conscious employees and have immediate full and part-time openings to fill with wages starting at $16 an hour. Positions available include local route CDL truck drivers, as well as heavy equipment operators in the Humboldt, Kansas area. Whitaker Aggregates is also looking for a scale operator with experience operating heavy equipment at their Centerville, Kansas quarry location. Whitaker Aggregate employees are eligible for health insurance, retirement contributions, and paid vacations and holidays. To apply, visit Whitaker Aggregates on the web at www.whitagg.com. For more information, text 620-664-7449 or call 620-876-5676. Start a career with Whitaker Aggregates today.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on C95.3.
All right, the Blue Comets are now into Tonganoxie territory. And they've got a fourth down and about 1 yard to go here for the Blue Comets. Ball sitting on the 46-yard line of Tonganoxie. And they're going to bring him out here and let's play some power rush football. Ty Bowman in the backfield. He's going to get up here and he's going to try to push ahead. Ty Bowman's going to get ahead here. And he should have enough for the first down there as it's close. We got one guy on the 35 and we got one before the 35. So it's at the 35-yard line. That should be enough. Make that the 45-yard line, folks. First down, Blue Comets. Gets one on that one, this Ty Bowman. First down and 10 from the 45 of Tonganoxie. Blue Comets trailing at 7-0 here. And putting together a drive. Started with 1:50 to go there in the final part of the first quarter. So trailing at 7-0. Here they come to the line. Peavy, trip receiver set to the left side, and man in motion is Costin. Going to be a little shovel pass here to Costin. Nice little block there by Peavy. Costin turning the corner, and he'll get above the 40-yard line down to about the 39. Gain of about 6 for the Blue Comets. On the pass to Jaden Costin to the 39 for 6. So that'll bring up a second down and 4. Ball sitting on the 39-yard line of Tonganoxie. Bobby Peavy back in the backfield once again. Trip receiver set over to the far side. Bowman in pistol formation. He's got Kimberlin here to the near side. Blue Comets go left to right on your radio dial. What's up to everybody down at Playmakers enjoying the game? We'll be there for breakfast tomorrow morning, so come join us. All right, here we go. Second down and about 4. Bowman going to hand off to Bradley Peavy. Peavy breaking a couple tackles right up to the middle. Bradley Peavy into the open field. He's at the 20, 15. He's going to be finally taken down. First down and goal. Blue Comets inside the 10-yard line. Bradley Peavy with a big run down to about the 10. Let's see where they mark him there, right about the 9-yard line. That's a 30-yard run by Bradley Peavy, and it's a first down and goal for the Blue Comets. So first and goal right there at the 9-yard line. We're going right inside the 10. First down and goal, 11:29 to go. Blue Comets trying to tie this one up here. 11:25 left to play here in this first half. And here the Blue Comets to the line. Peavy in the backfield once again behind Bowman. Costin in motion. High snap, going to give it to Peavy. Trying to take it up the middle. And once again, good job there by the Tonganoxie defense. You got number 54, Rhodes. He's in there for a big stop. And they'll say it's right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. 4 carries, 40 yards for Bradley Peavy. Second down and goal from the 10 for the Blue Comets. Twin receiver set both sides here. Bowman with Peavy in the backfield. Costin in motion. Now look to pass. Bowman now flushed out. And he is finally going to be taken down there. Got to get rid of the football. Down to the 20-yard line. Tucker Isaacs with a big sack there for the Chieftains. Back to the 20-yard line. That's an 11. I'll say the 19. That's a 9-yard loss. So that brings up a third down and goal all the way back at the 19-yard line for the Blue Comets. Getting down to 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Cannot have those negative plays in the red zone. Blue Comets back at it here. Bowman in the backfield with Peavy and Davis back there with him. Allman and Harvey out to the far side, and Kimmerlin here to the near side. Single coverage. We got a timeout on the field. So we'll take a timeout with him. It's Tonganoxie timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back. 9:51 to go in the half. Tonganoxie up 7-0, Z95.3.
Stop in, drive through, call or text. These are just the many ways Medicine Shop in Chanute makes your life easier. Walk in, pick up your prescription, and visit with Nick and the staff. Life has you on the go? Medicine Shop in Chanute offers a convenient service to get you back on the road. The Medicine Shop now offers text notifications for your prescription. That means no more guessing when you need to pick up your meds. Visit the Medicine Shop to find out more. 421 Main in Chanute.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.3.
And we are back here as we get ready to go after the timeout. And the Blue Comets now with a third down and goal from way out after a loss on a play and cannot have those plays. So the Blue Comets will come out here after the timeout with a third down and goal from the 19. The good thing is we have a good leg, and Jacob Adams can probably put us on the board here with this drive, but we don't want to come out here without any points. So a talk on the sideline and a single coverage here. It's a cover 2 by Tonganoxie. And here we go. Bowman looking to pass, going to get it across the middle. Got his man in the middle of touchdown. Blue Comets to Garrett Allman for 19 yards. And it's a great pass play right down the middle to Garrett Allman for a touchdown, Blue Comets. 19 yards to Garrett Allman. Garrett Allman picks up the touchdown there, and the touchdown here for Ty Bowman for 19 yards. He is 6 of 6 for 46 yards and a touchdown tonight. Here comes Jacob Adams for the kick. Kimberlin ready for the snap. Trying to tie it up here at 7. It's a good snap, and we're going to get a flag on the play, maybe an outside there by Tonganoxie. So that'll move it up, and I don't know if Coach will decide to go for 2 here, but hey, let's tie the ball game. Let's go for 1. Let's leave Jacob out there. So Jacob Adams will stay out there for a chance to tie it up here. It's a 7-6 ball game. 10 plays, 66 yards. And about 4 minutes off the clock for the Blue Comets. Jacob Adams is up, and the PAT is good. So it's a 7-7 ball game as we get ready for the kickoff. We'll take a 1-minute break. Blue Comets coming back to kick on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3.
Sonic's morning drink stop is such a great way to wake up. Oh, I know. This cherry limeade is just what the doctor ordered. What? You must have the coolest doctor ever. Mine comes over every Sunday, helps me fold the laundry, puts a couple casseroles in the freezer. Is your doctor your mom? Well, yeah. She's the most qualified for the job. But her copay is pretty unreasonable. Oh, really? How bad is it? She makes me clean my whole room.
Stop by Sonic for large drinks starting at just 99 cents before 10 a.m. Doctor's orders. This is how you Sonic. For a limited time, only participating Sonic Programs. Tax not included. See menu for details.
Dalton's Back 9 at Stone Creek Golf Course in Chanute has what you want for dinner. Friday and Saturday nights after 4, come into Dalton's for prime rib. If that doesn't hit the spot, try the seafood linguine with lobster, crab, and jumbo sea scallops with our brand new all-day salad bar. Dalton's Back 9 invites Chanute Blue Comet and NCCC students and faculty in for 10% off their meal. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 9. There's something for everyone at Dalton's Back 9. Mention this ad in your business.
And we are back here on the kickoff, and it is Prey taking it for Tonganoxie, and he'll bring it back all the way near midfield. And I'm going to say he went out of bounds there at about to the 41-yard line. Maybe the, yep, they're saying the 41-yard line is where he goes out of bounds. So nice return there by Prey for Tonganoxie. So with a 9:39 to go in this tie ball game here, Tonganoxie will have it on their own 40. Oh, they're going to say he's back there behind the 40, so they'll say the 38-yard line.
Chieftains on their own 38-yard line.
So first down and 10 for the Chieftains here as Rydell and Robbins back in the backfield once again. And they go right to left on your radio dial. Blue Comet defense. Stacking the box up here a little bit, anticipating the run. Here comes the man in motion. Going to give it to Rydell. He'll take it up the gut, and he'll have some room, but he'll be tripped up there by Corbett Kimlin as he gets close to the 45, let's say to the 44. So it'll be a gain of 6 for Rydell. Second down, and maybe 5 on that one. We'll call it a 2nd and 5 for Tonganoxie. That clock rolling down, getting close to 9 minutes to go when they snap the ball here. Both teams taking their time, nice and easy on the field. Nothing fancy here tonight, just a good running game, couple good passes, and just grinding it out. Tyner in motion, Rydell to the right side, trying to push his way up for enough for a first down. He'll get close to the stick. He may be a little bit short there of the 50-yard line. I'll say up to the 48 maybe. See where he's at there. At about the 48, so it'll be a 3rd down and 1 after a gain of about 3. 3rd down and 1 here for the Chieftains. And once again, Robbins ready for the snap here. He's going to give it to Rydell, trying to bring it here to the near side. He's going to break a couple tackles, but he is finally brought down there by Colton Fritz. He'll have enough for a first down at the 45-yard line of Chanute. So 8 yards onto that one. That's another first down all the way down to the Chanute 45-yard line. We'll get down to 8.5 to play here in the half. Coming up at halftime, we'll have Brian McClendon. He's running for Secretary of State on the radio here. We'll have just a band and things going on here on the live stream coming up at halftime. All right. First down and 10 once again for Robbins and Rydell in the backfield to his right side. We're going to give it to Rydell. Trying to push it over to that right side, turning the corner. And Blue Comets going to catch up to him as he takes him down to about the 40-yard line for a gain of 5.
Corbin Riedel, the ball carrier.
So Riedel, the ball carrier, once again picks up 5 more. He's over 100 yards already. 16 carries, 101 yards. So hopefully we can wear that young man out of here tonight in this first half. Down to 8 minutes to play here in the first half. It's a tie ball game here in this first round of the playoffs. As Robbins and Riedel in pistol formation once again. They'll put big number 40 there. Tucker Isaacs up near the line. Second down and a long 5. And Riedel going to try to bring it here to the near side. He'll get tripped up there by Manbeck, but he should have enough to the first down really close there as he gets across the 35-yard line for a gain of 5 more. So Mason Manbeck makes a stop, another first down. That's 6 on the night here for Tonganoxie. And the Chieftains trying to run it down the field here with 7:35 to go in this half. Sixth play of the drive here, started on their own 38-yard line. Taking a couple minutes off the clock right here. Robbins. Hand it off now to number 21, that is Prey. Oh. And he'll take it up for about 8 or 9 there. Looks like they'll give him about 8. Down to the 26, 27-yard line. Tucker Davis with the stop. Tyler Davis with the stop. So that brings up a second down and about 3 as we get down to 7 minutes to go. So Blue Comets need a big stop right here. They know the run's coming. But another thing here is they've been kind of showing their hand as if they take an awful long look at a couple looks at that armband. Expect that pass play. Prey in the backfield on pistol formation to the left side of Robbins. Second down and 3 here. Robbins going to look to pass. Flush from the pocket. And they're going to be stacked. Oh, they're going to call it a sack. They're going to be an incomplete pass. See what they say. Incomplete pass is what they're going to say. Nice job there. Dalton Meisner in the backfield. Get back there to disrupt that one and make it a third down on the incomplete pass. Third down and 3. Stops the clock with 6:38 to go. Need a third down stop here for the Blue Comets. Blue Comets need to get in that backfield here. Let's make a stop. Going to put Prey in the backfield. Behind Robbins this time. There'll be some power right here. Going to give it to Prey. He'll bring it over to the near side. And they'll stand him up there. They'll get close, but he'll have enough for a first down as he gets close to the 20-yard line down there. Get him inside the 25-yard line down to the 23, so he'll get 4. Another first down for the Chieftains as they get it down to 6 minutes to play here. First down and goal. Ball sitting, or not in goal. First down and 10 from the 23-yard line of Chanute. As Prey stays in the backfield in that pistol formation here with Robbins. And a single receiver set both sides. Going to roll out to the right side in. Got to put it up. Got his man. Enough for a first down. Going to take it in for the touchdown. Tonganoxie. And they'll take it down in there for, I couldn't see who that was on the reception, number 2, Tyner. So it's a 23-yard touchdown reception to Tyner. So they get a big touchdown score here for 23 yards. So it's a touchdown here for Robbins. He gets his first touchdown throw of the night. Here comes Jax on for the extra point to try to make it a 14-7 ball game. Here's the snap, and the kick is no good. No good, no good. So no good on that one. So it is a 13-7 ball game with 6 minutes to play in the half. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back for the kickoff. It's Blue Comet Football, C95.3.
Boston and PV deep for Chanute. Jackson to kick off.
Back here ready for the kick. Back deep for the Blue Comets. Costin and PV, and they're staying away from him tonight. But Colton Fritz going to take this one, and he's going to bring it up to Tonganoxie sideline. Colton Fritz brings it up. And a nice job, Colton, as he steps out of bounds at about the 44-yard line of Tonganoxie. Colton Fritz takes it up the sideline and gives the Blue Comets good starting field position on the Tonganoxie side of the field with 5:54 to play here in this first quarter. Good job, Colton Fritz. Broke away one tackle and brings it up the field. They're on the Tonganoxie 44-yard line. So a short field here for the Blue Comets, which is good. And let's get a score back, and let's see if we can't take the lead here. Just under 6 minutes to go before half. Blue Comets empty the backfield, spread them out, going left to right on your radio dial. Bowman in the backfield. Costin and Kimberlin here to the near side. Looks like Davis and Allman. And looks like Harvey out there to the far side. Here comes Costin in motion. Little shovel pass to him. Costin going to try to turn the corner, but Tonganoxie right there for that one, sniffing that one out. Going to lose yardage back to about the 49-yard line. That'll be a loss of 5 on that pass play. So they were ready for that one. So that brings up a second down and about 14 after the loss there on that pass play. Tyler Davis back in the backfield here with Bowman, back to pistol formation. Triple receiver set here to the near side. And second down and long for the Blue Comets, getting down to 5:18 to go. Here's Bowman looking to pass, coming downfield. He's got Lane Harvey down here. And oh, in and out of the hands of Lane Harvey. Well, I tell you what, Riedel sure was looking. Woo, boy, I tell you, that could have been close to some pass interference there. A little tackling, but no call. That'll bring up a third down and long after the incomplete, in and out of the hands of Lane Harvey for the incomplete pass. First incomplete of the night for Ty Bowman. He's 7'8", 41 yards and a touchdown on the evening. That brings up a third down and 13 for the Blue Comets. Ball sitting on the 48-yard line of Tonganoxie as we get down to 5:12 to go here in this first half. Blue Comets trade it 13-7. Bowman looking to pass once again. Flushed out of the pocket. Breaks a tackle. Gets it up ahead. Finds Corbett Kimberlin. And that is caught. Right there at the 40. What am I going to say? Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. So it's an incomplete pass. As Kimberlin couldn't get it off the ground there. So that brings up a fourth down. And they'll take Bowman out. And here comes the punting team for the Blue Comets, Bradley Peavy. 5 minutes to go, looking to kick here on fourth down and long for the Blue Comets, trailing by 6. High snap, Peavy gets it with a good kick. And it'll be Riedel taking it there at about the 21, 22-yard line on the fair catch. Good punt there by Bradley Peavy. So with 4:53 to go here in this first half, it's a 13-7 Tonganoxie lead. They'll have it on their own 21-yard line. 4:53 left here in this first half. 13-7 Tonganoxie with the lead. From their own 21-yard line, here come the Blue Comet defense, and I'd like to get a big stop right here as they'll put Riedel on the backfield behind Robbins once again. And the Blue Comets going to look to give it to Riedel. Here's he'll be stacked and wrapped up and swung down as he tries to cover by Mitchner. Good job there by Gavin Mitchner. Takes him down for a no gain on the play. Second down and a 10 here for Tonganoxie. 4.5 to play here in the half. 13-6. Chieftains with the lead. And they're going to try to just run it out here. I do believe there's going to try to be a run team. They may try to pass it, though, on this one. Here's Robbins, and he will look to pass as he's flushed out of the pocket. Rolls over here to his left side, puts it up. Got Riedel downfield, and he's got him complete. Has Manbeck let him get behind him, and he gets into Blue Comet territory to Riedel on a big pass play that gets him into Blue Comet territory. Down to the 47-yard line of Chanute. $33 yards for the first down to Riedel. Downfield for a first down and 10 into Blue Comet territory. Still 4:09 to go. They're trying to play a little add-on here before the end of the first half. Blue Comets can't lose the man in secondary like that. Maybe thought he had some help over the top, but he got behind the defense and gets a big play. First down into Blue Comet territory. Riedel once again here. Here's the pass once again to find Riedel here in the flat. More room once again to run. And that's a nice hold there by the receiver downfield, but no call. And it'll be enough for a first down once again as they get down to about the 30-yard line there. Let's see where they mark him down with 3:51 to go. It'll be another first down on the pass play. On a little dink and dunk pass play. That's what they're going to do here tonight. down to the 34-yard line of Chanute. 13 yards on that one.
First down, Chieftains.
And it's another first down for the Chieftains in the Blue Comet territory down to the 34-yard line. They're at the 29-yard line, folks. They're at the 29-yard line. Back to the pistol formation here. And it is Robbins rolling out to his right side. Flushed out of the pocket, puts it up. Incomplete, try to get to Tyner there. Incomplete pass.
Pass incomplete, intended for Tyner. 2nd and 10.
So 2nd down and 10 on the incomplete pass. Second down and 10. That clock now down to 3:46 to go here before half. And Tonganoxie looking to play a little add-on here. They made a stop of the Blue Comets on that last drive. And they'll give it to Rito, taking it over to the right side. Looking to turn the corner, but the Blue Comet defense right there to sniff that out. He'll turn the corner and get a couple up to about the 20-yard line there. And Dalton Meisner on the stop for the Blue Comets.
Come on, Red.
They were at the 34-yard line. They had me messed up there on the clock out there. 34 now down to the 30 on the run there by Rito. He'll pick up 4 for 110 yards on the night. It's a 3rd down and 8 from the 30-yard line for Tonganoxie. Need a big stop here by the Blue Comets. Going to give it to Prey. And he's got room, and he'll have enough for a first down. We just cannot stop them on 3rd down. Just running it right up the gut, right at us. And they're going to pick it up another first down to keep the drive alive.
First down.
All the way down to the 21-yard line. 9 more for Prey that time. So it's another first down as they get down to 2:45 to go here into the half. And the Comets in danger of giving up another score here. And Robbins to Rydell, finding some room, breaks a tackle, and it still gets stood up there, but he'll get it close to the 15-yard line. Jaden Costed in on the stop. Garrett Allman, Weisner, Davis trying to hold him up there. As he'll get all the way down to the 16-yard line. Gain of 5 more.
Down at 6.
So give him 4 on that. With 2nd down and 6 down to the 17-yard line for Tonganoxie. As they lead at 13-7 here in the 2nd quarter. Riedel in motion left to the right side here. Robbins going to roll out that way. Going to look to find him in the end zone. Puts it up high in the air. And it is caught in the end zone, but I think he's out of bounds. No way, in the corner of the end zone for the touchdown to Tonganoxie. And that one, I don't know, because he's so far down in there, and the referee from behind the play called it good. And that's another touchdown here to Tyner. His 2nd, that one for 17 yards. That one for 17. And that'll make it a 19-7 ball game as the Blue Comets gave up the touchdown right here before half, trying to get the 2-point conversion here. Now Robbins over to the right side, looking to pass, dropping it in there, and it is knocked away by the Blue Comets. Good job there. So with 2 minutes to go, it's a 19-7 ball game. Blue Comets have 2 minutes to try to put some points on the board before halftime. Z95.3.
The score with 2 minutes left in the first half. It's the Chieftains 19, the Blue Comets 7.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Officials for this evening's game between Tonganoxie and Chanute are Wyatt Cole, Roger Hoyt, Jeffrey Grogg, Derek Budig, and Scott Grogg. Just a reminder, Tonganoxie Board of Education policy prohibits the use of tobacco or nicotine products, including e-cigarettes, on all district properties and at school-sponsored events. We appreciate your cooperation. Boston and Peavy back on the kickoff return.
Make the tackle.
80. Fritch on the return.
And back out to the kick as Colton Fritch takes it, and he'll be tackled there after a gain of a couple. So Blue Comets traded now 19-7 here before halftime. We got 2 minutes to go and need to put something together here. They had that one drive. And now have given up a couple scores here late in this second quarter. So now traded 19-7. And we'll go first down and 10 from the 41-yard line of Chanute. 1:56 to go. Here's Bowman looking to pass. Pulls it down, upfield. Got his man in the middle of the field and into blue, into cheat the territory at the 30-yard line. Make that the 28-yard line. First down, Blue Comets. Nice play there. Down to the 28-yard line of Tonganoxie. 31 yards on that one. The Blue Comets desperately needed that play. Another first down. Garrett Allman with another big play there for the Blue Comets. Now down to 1:50 to go. Let's put this in the end zone here. Let's get another score.
Come on, D. Come on, Red. Let's go.
As the Blue Comets traded 19-7, but have now, and that one big play right there, moved into Tonganoxie territory. First down and 10 from their 28-yard line. Peavy in the backfield. Bowman gonna pitch it to him to the left side, trying to turn the corner. Breaks a couple tackles. Tyler Bobby Peavy back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. So Peavy got 5 carries for 40 yards on the afternoon or the evening. That brings up a second down and 10 at the 28-yard line for the Blue Comets on Tonganoxie side of the field. Down under 1:10 to play here in the first half. Blue Comets traded to 19-7. Looking to put some points on here before the end of the half. 1 minute to go. Checking the sideline. Peavy in the backfield. Kimberlin out wide to the near side here as they go left to right to the Blue Comets. And Blue Comets looking to pass. Bowman gets away from the pressure, now pulls it down. Gonna have to bring it here. Gets a block around the edge and takes it down close to about the 21, 22-yard line, and it's gonna be a stoppage play here down to the, we got a Tonganoxie player down. And that may be, see who that is. And he took a heck of a block there by the Blue Comets, that's for sure. That's Prey on that one. So we got a injury stoppage here with 41.6 to go. The Blue Comets will have it with a third down coming up. And we hope that Prey's going to be all right. But I saw a good block coming back here to try to get some room there to Ty Bowman. And he got around the edge. Prey, you got to have his head on a swivel. He took a pretty good shot there on a block for the Blue Comets. So as Prey's getting himself up here. We got 41.6 to go here in this first half. And good to see him walking off under his own power. And he'll come out the field here.
Hey, you got to wrap up your quarterback.
And that's going to be a crackback block on the Blue Comets. Coming back on that one. That'll move it all the way back to the 41-yard line on the penalty. So the big penalty on the Blue Comets, 15 yards. On the crackback block brings up a second down and a cab ride for the Blue Comets.
Come on, let's go.
So we need a big play here. Let's get us back down inside, deep into their territory. Kimberlin going right to left on your radio dial as he goes in motion. Now Bowman rolls out to his left side. Ty set up the pass, gets it downfield, and he's got Corbett Kimberlin downfield. Touchdown, Blue Comets! What a play! 41 yards on the touchdown play to Corbett Kimberlin down the Blue Comets sideline. This touchdown, Blue Comets. Nice, nice, nice touchdown for the Blue Comets on the pass play of 41 yards. From Ty Bowman to Corbett Kimberlin. Here comes Jacob Adams on for the extra points. They're trying to make it a 5-point ball game. So 2 passing touchdowns by Ty Bowman here. That one at 41. And now Jacob Adams ready to go here for the extra point with 24.5 to go. Tied into the score. Trying to make it a 19-14 ball game. Here's the snap. It looks good. The kick is up. And it is good, good, good. So the PAT is good. So that'll make it a 19-14 ball game with 24.5 to go. We'll take a 30-second break and come back and bring you the kickoff. Home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. All righty, we're back here ready for the kickoff. 24.5 to go before halftime. We'll have a halftime interview here on the radio with Brian McClendon. He's running for Secretary of State. We'll leave the video up for bands and stuff here for the live stream, and we'll take a break. Coming up at halftime, and your Community National Bank halftime on the way. Right now, ready for the kickoff. Jacob Adams has tied it to a 19-14 ball game. 24.5 to go before half. Adams going to get a good kick out there, and it's going to be a fair catch, caught for. And that is at the 30-yard line of Tonganoxie. So Tonganoxie at the 30-yard line with 24.5 to go.
Chieftains on their own 30-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Chieftains here as Robbins comes back out. And we'll come out and they'll have a, oh, here comes Riddle. Sorry, get that name right. As he comes out, he'll be in the backfield in pistol formation. As it's a first down and 10 here for Tonganoxie. They lead at 19-14 with 24.5 to go before half. Going to maybe try to get a couple plays here. They got a couple timeouts, so see if they can do something here before the end of the half. As Blue Comets tied it up to a 5-point ball game. Robbins going to look to pass, flushed out of the backfield. He finds Tyner here in the flat. Tyner trying to run here to the near side. He's going to be tackled up there by Tyler Davis, and he'll get maybe one or two up to the 31-yard line on the pass play.
Davis and Meisner on the stop.
So Tyner picks up one. And with 14.1 to go, we got a timeout on the field by Tonganoxie. So we'll leave it right here. As the Chieftains take a timeout, we got 14.1 left to go. So the Blue Comets have tied it up here to make it a 19-14 ball game. And a couple plays for that touchdown drive there for the Blue Comets. That had to be good on two big pass plays here by Ty Bowman, one of 23 yards and one of 41 yards here tonight. One to Garrett Allman and now one to Corbett Kimberlin on the evening. So the Blue Comets looking pretty good, but we need to get that defense shored up. That we've got to make some stops on third down. We've had a couple of times to make some stops on third down to maybe keep them from getting that last score. But Blue Comets defense is definitely going to have to make some adjustments there in the second half to worry about that running game. Right now they've got over 100 yards rushing on the night. 24 carries rushing for about 140 yards on the evening so far, does Tonganoxie. But they're not passing the ball, but they do have a few yards passing the ball. They've been able to get a few pass plays out down the field. But the Blue Comets running game has come together much better here in this game too. So we're going to have to keep that up in the second half. 14.1 to go after the timeout. Robbins back out. Look to get him to pass. Blue Comets playing some cover two there. They get a little prevent for the Blue Comets secondary. Not allowing anybody to get behind him. Robbins going to look to roll over here. Now get a setup. Going to go downfield. Got a man down there by himself behind the defense. How in the world did he get behind Bobby Peavy and Mason Manbeck all the way down to the 15-yard line? With 3.3 to go, down to the 15-yard line of Chanute on the pass play, and he got behind the defense, and how he got back there with those two covering is beyond me, folks. I do not know. 3.3 to go. Wow. So the Blue Comet defense now going to look to make a stop here as they have the ball there at about the 15-yard line on a first down and 10 on a big play down the field.
Third and final timeout for the Chieftains.
54 yards. Talking about how many yards they had on the field for passing, and they come up with a big 54-yard pass play right there. So now their passing game is coming together, and it's another first down. They got a timeout with 3.3 to go. First down and 10 from the 15 before half. Blue Comets going to try to figure out a way to keep them out of the end zone here, and let's get to halftime, only trailing by 5. Well, Tonganoxie will get the ball to start the second half as well as they defer. So the Chieftains on the sideline, still trying to figure out exactly what play they want to go with here with 3.3 to go. And if they can get their receivers behind the defense like they did last time, might as well try that one. So last play of the half probably, 3.3 to go. And the Blue Comets out on defense here as Robbins comes out. He'll spread them out. For Tonganoxie. And calling for the snap. Here he is. He's going to roll out. Being chased by the Blue Comet defense. Puts it up in the air. And it's going to be intercepted at the goal line by the Blue Comets. Coming back up the field. Blue Comet sideline. And that's going to be, who's that? Lane Harvey, I do believe, is going to take it to the house for 99.5 yards. Touchdown, Blue Comets. Lane Harvey with the interception at the goal line and takes it back to the house. Woo! What a play! Lane Harvey with the touchdown for the Blue Comets to give him the lead. All right. Woo! That'll end the half on a big note. 20-14. Blue Comets now with the lead on the Lane Harvey. Big six. Touchdown! That'll quiet this crowd here. And the Blue Comet crowd loud on the other side. Here comes Jacob Adams.
Jacob Adams in to attempt the point after.
So we're going to get a timeout before the point after. As it's now 20-19. And Coach Shields going to call a little timeout here. We'll leave it right here. As we'll fix the score on the screen, see if they want to maybe go for two. Here does Coach try to get them up by 3, maybe. So they're going to discuss that here before the end of the first half. But right now, Blue Comets lead it 20-19. And we'll see what they decide to do here after the timeout. Is we'll get the interception by Robbins. And the Blue Comets take the lead here with 3.3 seconds to go in the half. And it's a 99.5 yard. I mean, he was on his shoestrings just in front of the goal line for Lane Harvey, and he takes it back to the house down the Blue Comets sideline for the score. Nice, nice. Blue Comets needed a defensive play like that, and they got one right there. So still a timeout here for the Chieftains as the Blue Comets have turned it around and now take the lead here as we get ready for the half. And we'll see what Coach Shields has decided to do here. Go for 2, and you get it, you're up by 3. Or if you go for 1, still up by 2. Don't know about their field goal kicker. They's tried a couple of kicks here for their extra points, or one of those tonight, and it didn't go very well for him. 1 of 2, as a matter of fact. He got one over the bar just barely. So the Blue Comets will go for 2 here as Ty Bowman brings them back out. So this will be the final play of the half, trying to make it a 2-point, make it a 3-point ball game. Ty Bowman, power formation for the Blue Comets at the line. Offsides, Lane Harvey all the way over on the far side. So that may change it.
Offsides against Chanute.
And that'll back him up on the second penalty by the Blue Comets here tonight. And that may change the way Coach Shields does it, and it is. He's going to bring Adams in here.
Adams checks into the game.
So Adams comes into the game here now for the point after.
Come on, Elijah!
So I've been backing him up now at about the 8. So from about to the 15, so about a 25-yard extra point try here for Jacob Adams. Snap is good. Kick on the way, and it is up, and it is good, good, good. So the PAT is good to make it a 21-19 ball game here at the end of the first half on a Lane Harvey pick 6. Taking it back to the house, gives the Blue Comets the lead by 2 here at halftime. So we got a lot of good activities, I'm sure, coming up here for the Blue Comets, or for the bands here in Tonganoxie. Coming up here on Z95.3, your Community National Bank halftime report. And that is going to be with Mr. Brian McClendon. He is running for Secretary of State. So we'll have him coming up for you here on the radio. And here on the live stream, we'll shut down my volume and leave it outside. And you can hear some great band work in the dance team from Tonganoxie. So that's what we got going on here as we get ready for halftime. So we'll send it back to the studio, have a 3-minute break from our great sponsors, and bring you that halftime interview. Mr. Brian McClendon will be back with your Community National Bank halftime stats. Blue Comets lead it 21-19 at halftime from Tonganoxie on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3.
Good luck, lady.
Play 3 minutes and then do the halftime interview. And then 2 minutes after that.
Great job, defense stars. The Marching Chieftains will be performing music from their show titled Motown Hits. The band will be performing I Want You Back, recorded by the Dax 5 and arranged by Michael Sweeney. Respect, recorded by Aretha Franklin, arranged by Johnny Vincent. And Papa with a Rolling Stone, arranged by Johnny Vincent. Our drum majors are Marie Webb, Alex Hartman, and Norman Snyder. I'd like to wish them a huge congratulations for winning third place at the Spring Hill Marching Festival on Wednesday. The marching chieftains are under the direction of Mr. Charles Pat Millsworth and assisted by Kathy Monahan and Jeremy Albert. Great job, marching chieftains.
And we are back here. It is your Community National Bank halftime report as the Comets now lead it a 20-19 here at halftime in Tonganoxie. Thanks to a last-second pick six by Lane Harvey there as they were trying to drive down the field. So Blue Comets get a 20-19 lead here before the start of the second half. So let's get on to the Community National Bank halftime report. Both teams had 5 drives. The Blue Comets had 1 pick six, 3 punts, and 2 touchdowns. Their 2 touchdown drives were 10 plays, taking about 5 minutes on their first one, and it was a 81-yard touchdown drive, and it was a touchdown pass to Allman to start off there for the Blue Comets. That was their first one. It's 10 plays, 4 minutes, 66 yards, 19-yard touchdown pass to Allman. I'm looking at the wrong one. That was for Tonganoxie. My apologies. The second one for the Blue Comets was 4 plays, about a minute and a half, 41 yards, and it was a 41-yard touchdown pass to Corbett Kimberlin for the second touchdown there. And then, of course, the third touchdown for Lane Harvey was the pick six for the Chanute Blue Comets there right before the end of the half to make it a 21-19 ball game. Tonganoxie's played really, really good. They've got that running game going for them here tonight, and it's been doing a really, really good job for them so far this evening. Ty Bowman for the Blue Comets. He is 8 of 11 for 109 yards on the 110 yards on the evening, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception on the night. Running the ball. Let's start this one over. This is for Tonganoxie. So this is for Robbins. 8 of 11 for 110 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. They've run the ball really, really well. We knew they were going to. Rito, he's got 20 carries for 115 yards already in play. He's got 4 carries for 34 yards. All 3 of their touchdowns have come by way of the pass here tonight. They've missed a 1 extra point. They've got 1 field goal extra point, and they missed a 2-point conversion so far here tonight. Blue Comets have a couple of penalties on the evening to help them out a little bit. They have 10 first downs, does Tonganoxie. For the Blue Comets, for Ty Bowman, he is a 9 of 11 for 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. Running the ball, Riley Peavy, he's got 5 carries for 40 yards, and Tyler Davis, he's got 2 carries for 2 yards, minus 7 yards on 4 carries for Ty Bowman. The Blue Comets have 2 extra point field goals by Jacob Adams, and they've got 3 punts, 26, 28, and 36 for Riley Peavy here tonight. Passing the ball there for Ty Bowman as he's got a couple touchdown passes, 1 to Corbett Kimberlin at 41 yards, 1 to 19 yards to Garrett Allman on the evening. Allman with 3 catches for 53 yards on the night, 2 catches for 44 for Corbett Kimberlin, 1 for Manbeck for 7 yards. Bradley Peavy's got 1 catch for 8 yards, and 2 catches for Jaden Costin for 7 yards on the evening. It's a 21-19 ball game. I'll get the score fixed on the live stream. We're going to take a 1-minute break and come back for the second half kickoff. Tonganoxie will have it first when we come back on Z95.3.
Get your heads up, get back in it. Come on.
Including footballs are not allowed inside the stadium. If you brought them in, please return them to your car. Artificial noise makers and the throwing of baby powder, flour, or similar substances is against CASA regulations and may result in a penalty against your team. Thanks for your cooperation.
Come on, Red.
Hey, we're back here, so we're watching Jacob Adams there try to kick Garrett Allman, Jacob Adams, trying to kick a 50-yard field goal. He got it there about 48, so we're checking his distance, it looks like, there for the second half. And it will be Tonganoxie getting the ball first as they deferred onto the kick. So the Chieftains will get it first. They trade it now 21-19 as we start the third quarter. Here in your home of the comments and on the live stream at KINZ.biz. That's KINZ.biz where you find it. And a beautiful moon, as you can see over the city of Tonganoxie there to the left side there. We'll bring it up. And it's starting to rise here as we get closer to Halloween. All right, we're going to get a little bit closer to the field here. We zoomed out for the halftime festivity, so we'll get a little bit closer here to the field. All right, we're ready to go. Jacob Adams.
Spray back for the Chieftains.
as Prey. And Rita will be back deep for the Chiefs. Sorry, that's Tyner back deep. As Jacob Adams ready to put a leg into one. From the 40-yard line. Second half underway. Blue Comets lead by 2. And now 24 minutes away from a second-round playoff game. Let's see what they got. Got to hold on here. Makes some good third down stops. Adams with a good kick for the Blue Comets. Sends it out deep to Prey. Prey trying to bring it to the middle of the field. And he'll be met there before he can get to the 30 by the Blue Comets. So right about the 28, 29-yard line is where Tonganoxie will start. First down and 10 from their own 28-yard line.
Blue Comets.
Come on, fellas. Go get one.
So Robbins brings it back out. They'll have Reed on the backfield here, so they're going to get that running game going once again. They've been relying on that bread and butter throughout the night. They got a twin receiver set over to the far side as they go right to left on your radio dial. They're going to give it to Reed. Trying to bring it right up the gut. And Blue Comets right there for him on that one as Corbin Kimberlin tries to bring it through. Also in on the stop, big number 76, Kyle Harding. In on the stop as they pick up a 2 up to the third, make it 3 up to the 31-yard line. So it's a second down and 8 now for the Chieftains from the 31-yard line. As it comes back on defense, they're going to make a stop here. Riegel staying in the backfield with pistol formation here. He's got Prey, and there's Tyner in motion from the right to left side. Riegel takes it over to the left side and finding some room. He's finally dragging some tacklers. He'll have about 7 or 8. He'll still be short of that first down by a few yards. He gets across the 35 to the 37-yard line. So it's a gain of 6. So that brings up a third down and about 2 here for the Chieftains. Blue Comet defense could use the third down stop right here, Robbins, as they're going to run it to that right side here. And they bring it, and it's enough for a first down across the 40-yard line, down to about the 41 for a first down by Riedel. So 4 more. It's another first down for the Chieftains. That's number 11 on the evening. Just trying to take some time here, see if they can work their way down the field to put the score on here as they trade it by 2. Blue Comets with the lead. Prey coming into the play late. Riedel to the right side there, and it's going to be Riedel hanging on to the Wildcats. He'll turn the corner, find some room, and he'll have a big running room over to the right side, and he'll have enough for a first down as he gets a Blue Comet territory all the way down to the 47-yard line of Chanute. 12 yards for Riedel. Lane Harvey on the stop. He's already got 140 yards on the night. It's another first down here for Tonganoxie. 10:23 to go in the third. And Blue Comets lead at 21-19. Starting the clock here. And Riedel back in the Wildcats. Following those blockers. Taking it down inside the 40-yard line. Down close to the 35, down to the 36. So it's 11 more. And let's see if they give him the, they only give him like about 9 there. So he's going to be a little bit short there. Look out, a second down and about a football.
Good job, Red. Keep pounding.
So we're going to get an official timeout as they bring the sticks out here. And it'll be a second down and short. I think he's got it. It's awful close with 10-12 to go. But we like this timeout. Gives the Blue Comet defense a chance to catch the breath. And it is a first down. Just enough for a first down there. So the Chieftains get a first down here as they have it all the way down to the 40. The ball's sitting at the 36-yard line of Chanute.
Keep moving.
So Blue Comets need to stop here. It's another first down here for Riedel. And he's in the Wildcat formation once again, bringing it here to the left side. And going to be taking blockers with him as he'll break tackles and come right up the field here to the 25-yard line before he's finally taken down. And he may have another first down here. We'll see when they mark him down. It is another first down for him as they're marching down the field here. Now under 10 minutes to go, and another first down here for the Chieftains. As that running game is working really well for them. As they'll get 9 more here. Cerrito staying in that Wildcat formation. Going to give it to Prey this time. Now Prey trying to bring it here to the near side. And in breaking tackles, there's going to be a penalty flag coming in.
Regarding that ball carrier stopped by Peavy.
Cunningham on the carry number 26, Peavy. But a penalty flag comes down at the end. That may be a against the Blue Comets. We'll see. Face mask against the Blue Comets. So the run by number 26 as he takes it down the field here. That is Cunningham. He'll take it down to about to the 15-yard line. He'll get 10. But the penalty on the Blue Comets will move him down inside the 10-yard line down to, let's see where they're putting it at here. Inside the 10, they're going to say right there at about the 9-yard line is where they're going to mark him down after the penalty. Down to the 9. So a penalty by the Blue Comets of about 4 yards. Takes him down to the 9-yard line, and here comes Rita once again on a little misdirection. And they'll take it into the end zone on Cunningham on a little misdirection play. So Cunningham takes it in on a touchdown run of 9 yards. So it's touchdown Tonganoxie, and they take the lead back here, now 25-21. And yeah, they had the Blue Comets flowing all to the right side. They bring it back here to the left on the handoff, and it's a touchdown for the Chieftains. And now it goes to Prey, number 21 on 9 yards. And he'll get that second rushing touchdown of the night. That's who it was Prey. All right, so here we go with a 2-point conversion for Robbins and the Tonganoxie offense. Trying to get it to bigger lead here. They'll pass it up underneath there. The Blue Comets trying to hold him out and fighting his way in for the 2-point conversion, and it's in and good. Goes Riedel, so the PAT is good to make it now a 27-21 ball game. And the Blue Comets will get it for the first time here in the second half with 9:36 to go. We'll take a 1-minute break, and here comes the kickoff. Blue Comet football, and you're home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3.
Folks, we'd like to remind you to go get your 50-50 raffle tickets over the southwest corner of the stadium. The drawing will be sometime later this quarter. Also, we got this note from the concession stand. They're going to stay open through the end of the third quarter, and then they're going to be closing up. So get down there, and tonight you're helping to support the Big Red.
And we're back here as Tonganoxie takes the lead, and it's a short kick once again. They're going to let Colton Fish get it this time. Nope, this time it's going to be Blue Comets. That's going to be Jaden Costin. And boy, I tell you what, that was a little excessive there on the end after the whistle, but no call there on Tonganoxie here on their sideline. But Jaden Costin for the Blue Comets. We'll give Blue Comets good starting field position. And they'll have it there at about the 47-yard line of Chanute. So Chanute has had some pretty good starting field position. 9:33 to go here in this third quarter. The Blue Comets now trade it by 6. First down and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line, 47-yard line of Chanute. Here's Tyler Davis in the backfield with Ty Bowman. As Blue Comets have their first possession here in the second half. Going to give it now to Davis. Davis turned the corner down the left side. The ball's out, but the Blue Comets jump on it. And it stays Blue Comet football. Looked like the Blue Comets got it. And it is Tonganoxie football. I thought Gavin Mitchner, or thought Meisner might have jumped on it. But we got a penalty flag coming down after the play. And that's probably going to be that's probably going to even more on the Blue Comets there. I don't know. As it was coughed up there, but I could have sworn I saw one of the Blue Comets jump on it. So it's a turnover by the Blue Comets. And a penalty flag comes down, and that may be against the Blue Comets as well. We'll see.
There's a flag down on the play.
So the Blue Comets fumble on the play. It's a fumble. and lose the ball here. Now here comes the penalty flag, and it's going to be against the Blue Comets. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And the Blue Comets are going to give him 15 more. So after the fumble, and the Blue Comets did not need to give him any more there, and they do, and set him up at the 35-yard line of Chanute. So with 9:18 to go here in the third quarter, the Blue Comets didn't need to give him any help as they took their first drive down and scored. So we fumble, and it's a personal foul against the Blue Comets. Their second of the night. That's 2 of those tonight on Chanute. First down and 10 for Tonganoxie as we give it back to them here. As they've just taken the lead by 6, 27-21. They have a first down and 10, ball sitting on the 35-yard line of Chanute. So Riedel back in the backfield once again with Robbins to his right side, pistol formation. Prey up close to the line here, and the Blue Comets need a stop. Need a turnover of their own. Riedel taking it once again on the Wildcat, turning the corner here. Still on his feet, Blue Comets can't bring him down. Down inside the 20, we got another penalty flag coming in, and that was going to be against the Blue Comets. It looks like another face mask on the Comets, and that was going to be on Bradley Peavy. But, hey, we'll see what happens. And that's going to be a run down to the 20-yard line, a gain of 15, down to the 20. So we'll see what that one is there. And we're going to get a personal foul against the Blue Comets. Again, that's 3 of them, 2 of them in this drive. Come on, ref. All right, so it's another 15-yard penalty. So the Blue Comets, here, let's just put it in the end zone and let's kick it again. That's the way it's going right now. So that puts him down inside the 10-yard line on the penalty by the Blue Comets. Their second personal foul this drive, and puts him down at the 10-yard line with a first down and goal from the 10.
First and goal on the 10.
So another first down here, back to Wildcat formation with Riedel in the backfield. They're going to go to the right. Here it comes, and that's what they do. Kind of back up in the middle, and Riedel takes it in for the score. Blue Comets can't catch it. Touchdown for Riedel from 10 yards out. And that is his second rushing touchdown of the night. So the Blue Comets basically just gave them a touchdown right there. Good job on a couple of calls there, and just, wow. Can't turn the ball over and give them a couple of 15-yarders. Put them on the 10-yard line. You can't do it. Now it's a 33-21 ball game. Now you're behind even farther. 2-point conversion coming to make it a 2-score game for the Blue Comets here on a bad start to the third quarter here for Chanute. Here comes a 2-point conversion once again as Riedel in the backfield for the Chieftains. And they're going to go hand it off here. And coming right up to gut, that's a 2-point conversion. It is good. So that'll make it 35-21. And the Blue Comets shooting yourself in the foot right there. You cannot give this team that opportunity, and they made them pay for it. 9:02 to go. Now down by 35-21. Blue Comets to get it back. We come back. C95.3.
Score with 9:02 left in the third quarter, 35-21, Tonganoxie.
Two personal fouls.
Keep it up, boys! Keep it up!
And we're back here as the Blue Comets taking a little extra time over on the far side there to get this.
What'd you say, Jim?
kickoff return back.
And to kick out for the Chieftains.
Line him up, Cooper! Line him up!
So here we go for the Blue Cows getting it back. And let's see if we can make up for that mistake on that last drive. And another high kick. Out of bounds for the Blue Comets. And it's been like that all night long. So the Blue Comets will have it at about the 41-yard line. I'll say it at the 40 of Chanute. Still all kinds of time left here, but the Blue Comets definitely did not need to give up that touchdown right there. You can't give up the ball, and then you can't play silly. The Blue Comets have not given up those kind of penalties all year long, and then they have 2 of them in that drive to basically give them now a 2-score lead. Coming in here 3 minutes ago, we were up by 2, and now we're down by 2 scores. Come on, Blue Comets.
Got
to play a little smarter here on this drive. So Tyler Davis in the backfield now with Ty Bowman. And pistol formation. Blue Comets need a score here. Need to get a good drive. Let's just go down and get one. Take our time. Bowman looking to pass. Throws it back across his body. Incomplete pass. Not a wise pass right there. You shouldn't throw it all the way back across your body there, but not a wise pass. Briley Peavy. Incomplete. Second down and 10 from the 40-yard line. For the Blue Comets, and they'll put Bradley Peavy in the backfield this time. Trip receiver set over to the far side. Blue Comets go left to right. Kimmerlin down here to the near side. Bowman checking the sideline. Clock down under 9 minutes to go here on the incomplete pass. Peavy to the right side of Bowman. As they go left to right on your radio dial. Here's Jaden Costin in motion, left to the right side. And going to give it to Peavy, and he is hitting him big time in the backfield. That play was going nowhere. Big number 74 there. Cole Sample in the backfield and disrupts that one. And it's a loss for the Blue Comets. Blue Comets falling apart here. That's a loss of 5, or a loss of 4, back to the 36.
The play brings up 3rd down.
So that's a 3rd down and 14 now for the Blue Comets. So Bowman. Now cover for a snap. Roll over to his left side. Being pressured once again. Now going to pull it up and pass. Got his man down there. And incomplete. No penalty flag there on Riedel. And Costin looking for it. That's the 2nd time our receiver has been tackled on a pass, but no call. So that'll bring up a 4th down and long for the Blue Comets. Another 3 and out for the Blue Comets.
Good job.
So now ready for another punt here for the Blue Comets. Going to give it back to Chieftains, and they really don't even want to do this here. But all kinds of time left here in this 3rd quarter. Got to make a stop on the defensive side. Here's the snap to Peavy, and the kick. It's a good kick. And take a Blue Comet bounce inside the 25 down to the 24-yard line for the punts. To the 24 of Tonganoxie. So the Chieftains will get it back. Leading by 14 here, 35-21. And the Blue Comet defense back out on the field. 8:02 to play in the 3rd. Chieftains have it on their own 24-yard line. So the Blue Comets need a big defensive stop here. Put that offense back on the field, try to get one of those scores back they give up early in this 3rd quarter. Can't give up any more. Cannot give up another score here. You get down 3 scores, it's going to be awful hard to come back. So Riedel back in Wildcat formation, and they've been running it. It's been very successful. And they're going to give it to Play this time. That is number 22 there.
Ball carried by
Cooper
Cunningham.
That's Cunningham, number 32. Cunningham, number 32. He gets nothing on that one. Hell, they'll give him 2 on that one. So it's a 2nd down and 8 for Tonganoxie. Now down to 7.5 to go. Riedel staying in the backfield Wildcat formation for the Chieftains. Rito taking himself over to the left side, looking to turn the corner. Blue Comets on him right there that time. Good job, Ty Bowman. Gets him as he turns the corner. He may give him one. Up to the 27, maybe the 28-yard line.
Get your first. Let's go. Go, get your box.
So it's a third down and about 7 now for Tonganoxie as they get down to 7 minutes to go. And Rito going to hold himself. Now, here's the end around here by Prey. He gets tripped up. Blue Comet defense not allowing that one to get around him this time. And Prey got himself a cramp and getting help from Corbin Kimberlin out there. And that's good sportsmanship right there. Prey got a little bit of a cramp there on the field, and he's going to be up. He'll get to the 30-yard line for a gain of 2. That'll bring up a fourth down at about 5 here. As it looks like Tonganoxie is going to be looking to punt on this one. As Bobby Peavy will go back deep for the Blue Comets. He'll be back at about his own 35-yard line. Here's Robbins with a ugly punt formation punt, and it will go to Blue Comets side. Take a Tonganoxie bounce and down at about the 15-yard line. So a good job there by the Blue Comets. They make him punt down to the 15 of Chanute, so the Blue Comets get it back. But we got a score here. All kinds of time left. 6:15 to go here in the third. Let's get one here in the third of this final 6:15. Ball sitting on their own 25-yard line. So first down and 10 for the Blue Comets. Got to get this running game going. We can't have another 3 and out. Gave up 2 quick scores here in this third quarter. Got to get one of them back with 6:15 to go. Ty Bowman to the line. Tyler Davis in the backfield. Comets looking to, right here. There's Tyler Davis. He is hit in the backfield at the line of scrimmage. And that one goes nowhere.
Davis, ball carrier stopped by Cole Sample.
Cole Sample is going to actually loses a couple of yards on that one. Back to the 23-yard line. So it's a 2nd down and 12 now for the Blue Comets. So now with Peavy and Davis in the backfield with Bowman. So Peavy or Davis out of the backfield. Here's Ty Bowman looking to pass. Going to sit it out here in the flat. He gets Tyler Davis. Got to break a tackle. And he is going to be wrangled up there at about the 25-yard line. He'll get that 3 back.
Riedel and Cunningham on the stop for the Chieftains.
As that's a Costin picking up 3 out there. But that will bring up a 3rd down and about 10 here for the Blue Comets. So we get down to 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. And this third quarter has not been kind to the Blue Comets. See if we can get something here to go. As Bowman wait for the snap on this 3rd down and long. Faking the handoff. Bowman all kinds of time. Going to get downfield here. He's got Tyler Davis and it bounces around in and out of the hands of Tyler Davis. He had it and could not hold on. And the pass is incomplete. That would have been enough for a 1st down, maybe even into Tonganoxie territory, but it's another punt coming for the 1st down for the Blue Comets. Their 3rd punt here, 3 and outs for the Blue Comets. 2 3 and outs and a fumble, put it like that. So here's Bobby Peavy ready to kick once again. See if he can get him a good punt. Peavy with the kick. Good kick there, and it's taken by Riedel. He'll take it there at about the 43-yard line on the fair catch. So Tonganoxie gets it back at their own 43-yard line with 4:45 to go here in the third. And the Blue Comets down 2 scores, have not been able to do a thing here in the third quarter. They've given up 2 quick scores to Tonganoxie coming in here, up by 2, and now find themselves down by 14. 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. So Robbins back in now at quarterback with Riedel behind him. And Blue Comets running players on late. Now we're ready to go. Riedel in the backfield, up the gut. He breaks the tackle, bringing it here to the Tonganoxie side. And Costin and Peavy finally run him out of bounds. But enough for a first down up to near midfield. And they're going to say into Blue Comet territory there at the 47-yard line. 10 more for Riedel. He's already had 175 yards on the night. That's another first down. That's 15 for Tonganoxie this evening.
You know, they start thinking, oh, let's go ahead and throw it again. You know? We're due for
It's awful close to that first down there. They're taking a long look at it there across the field. So they're going to bring the chains in. And while we have a second, I'd like to take a second here and say congratulations to the Lady Blue Comet volleyball team. They went to the state tournament, and they lost their final match to Andale today, so their state run is over. But congratulations, Coach Murray and the Lady Blue Comets, as they had a good run this year. And it's going to be short of the first down. It'll be a second down and short here for Tonganoxie. They had a good season this year, so a good job at the Lady Blue Comets as their season comes to an end today in Hutchinson as they lost their final match. Coming up tomorrow, Blue Comet cross country from Wamego. So good luck to the Blue Comets there. We'll have breakfast with the coaches tomorrow. We're going to talk Blue Comet soccer, Blue Comet girls golf with Wilcox and Woodard, wrapping up their season, and we'll definitely talk to Coach Shields about this one. And hopefully it's a win, but the Blue Comets need to stop. Second down and short for Robbins and the Tonganoxie offense. They haven't been able to stop it, but maybe a couple times here tonight. Here's Robbins looking to pass the ball once again, puts it down across the middle, and a nice hit, dislodging the football by Corbin Kimberlin. As they try to get it to Tyner, he helps him up, and Tyner wants nothing to do with that, but a good stop there by Corbin Kimberlin. Incomplete pass.
Keep it on the ground. You might win this game.
So we have always the stand coaches that know better than the coaches on the field, as you can hear them in here. Third down is short. After a miss on the pass there by the Blue Comets, that's offsides on Tonganoxie. That's going to be their first penalty of the night. Third down and about 5 here after the penalty. Back to the 40.
Go, let's play smart.
7-yard line of Tonganoxie. So there's a penalty on the evening for Tonganoxie here. So that brings up a third down and about 6 now for the Chieftains. Robbins calling for it. Hand it out to Riedel. He's got all kinds of room on that right side. Still on his feet. Back to the middle of the field before he's taken down. And it's another first down, and the Blue Comets had about third down and long, and they give up the first down inside the 25-yard line to the 23. First down and 10 now for the Chieftains. They take it to 4:16 to go in the third. And Robbins calling for it once again. Riedel once again has it. He'll take it back over to the right side. Still on his feet. Ty Bowman trying to bring him down and finally does around the 10. 13 more for another first down. First to go for the Chieftains.
First down, Chieftains.
210 yards for Riedel tonight running the football. First down and goal at about the 10-yard line. To get a first down there before they get there, and that's going to be Cunningham, looks like, on the run inside to the 5.
The carry stopped by Davis.
And looks like they take it down there to about maybe no gain on that play. Tyler Davis on the stop. Gain 4. Take it down to the 11 as we're trying to get my bearings right here. They get back to Cunningham. Will take it up the gut. Still fighting for yards. Inside the 5 to near the end zone. And Prey takes it down to the 3 for a first down and goal.
First and goal, Chieftains.
If the Chieftains put it in right here, it's going to be a tall order for the Blue Comets to come back on this one. And they've got Cunningham back in the backfield once again. There's that Prey. Once again, they're going to give it to Prey. And he'll take it in at the 1 yard line for a gain of 2, so they'll stop in there for a second down and goal from the 2 yard line. So Reno and Cunningham come back into the play here with 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. And the Blue Comets in fear going down 3 scores after being up by 2 points to start this quarter. And Tonganoxie has just come down here and just pounded it on the Blue Comets here in this third quarter. And a chance to go up another score here as they pounded in here for the score touchdown. Tonganoxie for 2 yards down by Reno. 41-21. Blue Comets now ready to go down by 3 scores here as they come in for the extra point try. And with 2.5 to go, here comes the extra point by Jax. He'll try the extra point attempt. And the kick on the way is good, good, good. Bounce off the inside of the upright, makes it 42-21. Blue Comets down 3 scores. Still 2:30 to play in the third quarter. They'll get it back. Blue Comet football, Z95.3, back in 1 minute.
Man back on the return, out of bounds at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
And back here is Mason Man Beck, catches the kick and takes it out of bounds there at about the 36-yard line. Blue Comets first down and 10 from the 36. 2:37 to play here into this third quarter. And third quarter has not been good. We've had a fumble and 2 punts so far. We haven't had the ball for more than 2 minutes in this third quarter. So Bradley Peavy behind Ty Bowman. Peavy taking it over to the left side, trying to turn the corner. And not going to get very much there. As a matter of fact, lose a couple of yards.
Ball carry stopped by Dallas Bond.
Bond on the stop there for the Chieftains. And is going to lose a couple of yards back to the 34-yard line. Does Bradley Peavy. So Peavy in the backfield once again, second down and 12 for the Blue Comets as we get down to 2 minutes to go here in the third. Now trading it by 21. Bowman looking to pass. He's got Costin out here by himself. And Costin will turn the corner and have a good gain. Up to about the 41, 42-yard line. See where they mark him down there. So up to the 43-yard line. And they'll get about 9 on that one to Jaden Costin. Brings up a third down and 3 here for the Blue Comets. Bowman calling for the snap here. Now checking the sideline. 1:20 to play here in the third quarter. Got to be a little bit quick here. Let's get a score. Peavy in the backfield. Bowman calling for the snap. Bowman rolling out here to his left. He's going to pitch it to Peavy. Peavy trying to turn the corner. Too fast to the edge by the Chieftains and not enough Blue Comets there to seal it off. So no gain on the play. Back to the line of scrimmage.
Gray on the stop for the Chieftains.
Actually going to lose a couple of yards. So it'll bring up a 4th down and 5 for the Blue Comets. And the Blue Comets feel like they got to go for it with a minute to go here into the third. Traded by 21. And it's a 4th down and 3. Could end up with the ugly punt formation eventually here on this one. We'll see. But the Blue Comets need a first down. Can't really afford to give them the ball back deep in their own territory with this much time left in the ball game either. So we got to have a first down. Bowman to his left side. Pass, got his man. That is Lane Harvey. First down into Tonganoxie territory at about the 46-yard line. That's 9 on that one. Riedel on the stop there, but Lane Harvey gets his first pass reception at 9 yards, and it's a first down. Blue Comets, that's number 9 on the night. And the Comets needed that one with 56 seconds to play here in the third quarter. We've had a couple big plays to get down the field rather quickly here. Now we need a couple of those because we're down, and we got to put some points on the board. Bowman looking to pass once again. Downfield, got his man down here going to the front. Caught by Corbett Kimberlin at the 15-yard line for the first down. No penalty flag. And it's our first down. Blue Comets at the 15-yard line on the big pass play of 30 yards.
Right now by Tyner, first down, Chanute.
Down to the 30, 25, 24-yard line. Where are they going to mark him down here? They got to, all right, down to the 14. All right, there we go. Make it out here. Down to the 14-yard line. Corbett Kimberlin with 32 yards on that one. So the Blue Comets now, still 47 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Need a score. Try to have something positive here in this third quarter. Tonganoxie's been their quarter here so far. First down and 10. Blue Comets from the 14-yard line of Tonganoxie. Here's Peavy in motion. There's a face mask call right there. No penalty on that one. Looked like he had him at the face mask. But that penalty, that play goes nowhere. That's a big loss back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 5. Second down and 15 now from the 19-yard line as they're going to maybe get this play out before the end of the first quarter, or the third quarter. You got to hurry. Now down to 10 seconds to go. Second down. And long for the Blue Comets. 6 seconds. 5, 4. Here's the play. Bowman breaks one tackle, falls forward, and he'll lose a couple more.
Bowman, the ball carrier.
And that's the end of the third quarter. To get us out of this third quarter, fourth quarter on the way, 42-21. Blue Comets drive when we come back with 1 minute, Z95.3.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The teams are grateful for orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Kingston of Portland, Kansas, and athletic trainer Mark Hadfield of LMH Health for being on the sidelines tonight to provide sports medicine support for our athletes. LMH Health is proud to be the official sports medicine provider for the Tonganoxie Chieftains. LMH Health, your partner in lifelong health.
And we're back here, ready to go now after the change of ends. First down, or make that a second down at about 15. Third down and 20 for the Blue Comets. That's where we are. Okay, I'll get it together here before too long, folks. All right, spread it out. Blue Comets need a big first down here. Ty Bowman in the backfield. By himself, spread it out. Just underway here for the fourth quarter. Blue Comets down 3 scores. But have a third down and long here on Tonganoxie end of the field. So now Ty Bowman ready for the snap. Get a little bit of pressure. Send it out here. He's got Corbett Kimberlin in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Comets! What a pass, and Corbett Kimberlin comes back for the play for 24 yards out. It's a 24-yard touchdown pass to Corbett Kimberlin, and the Blue Comets get that score back that they desperately needed right there. Second touchdown for Corbin Kimberlin on the 24-yard touchdown pass from Ty Bowman, his third of the night. That'll tighten it up here now to a 42-27 ball game with Jacob Adams coming out for the extra point try. So Adams on, trying to make it a 2-score game here for the Blue Comets on the deficit side. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it is good. And the point out there is good, so good job here by Jacob Adams. He'll make it a 42-28 ball game. So the Blue Comets make it a little bit closer here, but we got to get a stop when they get the ball back. We'll take a 1-minute break and bring you the kickoff. 42-28 now. Blue Comets trails Z95.3.
Winning ticket here in just a couple seconds. Your 50-50 raffle tickets. All right, the winning ticket is 419-3640. 419-3640. If you have that ticket, there's our winner right in front of us. All right. Woo. The jackpot tonight was $67. And our winner just donated that money right back to the 50-50 raffle. That's fantastic. Thank you guys for all your support this year for After Prom. We really appreciate it.
Alrighty, we're back here as we get ready to go for the kickoff. And the Blue Comets now trade it 42-28. Still a lot of time to go here, but the Blue Comets need to get a stop. And that third quarter was not kind to the Blue Comets there on the defensive side, so they're going to need to get a stop here. Get that ball back as soon as possible, see if we can get us another score. And tighten this one up in this playoff game. And I knew it was going to be a good one. I didn't know it would be this high scoring, but it's definitely being a good one here tonight. That's going to roll down, and it'll finally be taken by Rito there. And he'll step out of bounds at about the 10 or 12-yard line, so a good job for the Blue Comets. Pin him deep. So Tonganoxie will have it at their 12-yard line with 11:50 to play in the ball game. They lead by 2 scores. And the Chieftains going to look for a big drive right here, as the Blue Comets are definitely going to need a stop. Let's get in the backfield. Let's get a safety. Let's use a safety right here. That'd be all right. And I'm getting messages, and I'm glad I'm not the only one that saw that as a face mask a little while ago. But we haven't had the fortune of too many calls here tonight on either side. A couple of personal fouls against the Blue Comets. That's been pretty much it as far as the penalties go. Robbins in the backfield. Rito back there with him. Gonna give it to him. Rito trying to bring it back to the middle. There's a penalty flag. And that could be an offsides on this side here. We'll see what happens. And it's a penalty, and it's going to be against Tonganoxie there. So that'll back above 5. Bring up a first down at 15. So it was a positive play there, but from the line of scrimmage brings up a first down at 15 after the penalty. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. Fumble, interception, something run back here to tighten us up here towards the end. That would be a big thing here. And it's not the third quarter, folks. It is the fourth. I'll get that fixed. My apologies on the last one. All right, here we go. First down and about 15 or 16 here for Tonganoxie. Robbins in the backfield. Give it to Rito once again. And he's got room to the left side. Still on his feet. And the Blue Comets going to give up a big first down that they could not afford to give up right there. All the way out to the 30-some-odd yard line. And that running game now. Tyler Davis right there for the stop. But that's a first down all the way out to the 26-yard line. 19 yards on now, and another first down. The Blue Comets had an opportunity there and could not get him down in the backfield. It's another first down and a big play here for Tonganoxie. Reed on the backfield once again with Robbins. First down and 10. Low snap, giving it to Reed. Coming here to the near side. It's tripped up there by Colt Fritsch. So Prey on the carry there, up to about the 20, make that the 37-yard line.
And short Chieftains.
Second down and 1 here for Tonganoxie. Now under 11 minutes to play. Blue Comets straight at 42-28. Got to have a stop here in this drive. Got to have one. Robbins, they're going to run the ball once again. That's all they've been doing here. And it's Riedel. It's Prey. Breaking tackles. Still on his feet. Still breaking tackles. Blue Comets cannot bring him down into Blue Comet territory inside the 30-yard line. Power running by Cunningham. Down into Blue Comet territory, down to the 30, down to the 27-yard line of Chanute. First down for the Chieftains. As the Blue Comets cannot stop this running game. They've got almost 300 yards rushing here tonight total as a team. First down and 10, inside Blue Comet territory, inside the 30-yard line, down about the 27. 10-19 to play on the clock. Robbins, Reed on the backfield. That's Prey once again. Prey up the gut. This time he is stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Prey on the carry.
Mixner. And Tucker Davis on the stop there for the Blue Comets. He'll get a couple.
9 Chieftains.
Under 10 now to play in the ball game. Join us tomorrow morning at Playmakers for breakfast with the coaches. They start breakfast at 8 o'clock. We start the show at 10. We'll be there about 9:15 having breakfast. Talk to Coach Wilcox about Blue Comet soccer. Talk to Coach Woodard about Blue Comet girls golf. And we'll talk to Coach Shields about this one. Tomorrow morning, breakfast with the coaches show. Second down and 8. Read them. Up the gut. Have enough for a first down once again. Close to the 15-yard line of Chanute.
Kimberlin on the stop. First down.
So Corbin Kimberlin there on the stop for the Blue Comets. It's another first down for Tonganoxie as they're ready to put the nail in the coffin here against the Blue Comets here tonight. So another first down here for the Chieftains. Robbins. Back to Riedel. Over to the left side this time. Right back up to gut. Inside the 10, inside the 5 for a first down and goal for the Chieftains. Score right here.
Fridge on the stop.
Had to break out Madame Meredith, I might have to say. A lot of time left. There's still anything can happen. But time running out here on the Blue Comets. That defense has not been able to get a stop here in the second half so far. Prey once again taking up the gut. Basically a touch for Riedel. Touchdown for 15 for 5 yards out. It's another touchdown run for Tonganoxie. And the Blue Comets now traded 48-28 with 8:47 to go. Blue Comet football season is running to an end here in Tonganoxie. Jack's coming off for the extra point. And here comes the kick. It is up and it is partially blocked. No good. I think Costa got a hand on it. So it's no good on the extra point. So that makes it 48-28, 8:47 to go. 1 minute break. We'll be back for the kickoff. Z95.3. It's all good. Back here as we'll keep it right here as the Blue Comets Gonna get the ball back here. There's still, like I said, about 9 minutes left in this ball game, but down 3 scores. Our defense here in the second half has given up 4 scores and hasn't really been able to make a stop here in the second half. 1 turnover as Blue Comets came out leading by 2 at the end of the first half. Give up 2 quick scores there into the third quarter. And Tonganoxie hasn't looked back since. Blue Comets did get 1 score here. But the Chieftains looking to wrap this one up here and probably end up against Paola next week. If they can finish it off here at the Blue Comets. Like I said, still about 9 minutes to go. We got to have something happen here. We got to get a stop on defense. Taken short there by Manbeck. Manbeck trying to bring it back here to this side. Manbeck looking for a block. Still trying to cut it back inside. Mason Manbeck with a good run back up to about the 47-yard line.
On the return, Clandestine on the stop for the Chieftains.
So 8:35 to go. Blue Comets have a first down and 10. From their own 46, 47-yard line.
Come on, come on. Get a pin.
So the Blue Comets come out here now. Pretty much going to be a passing range team here, and that's what's been successful for us here tonight, is our passing game. As Bowman checks the sideline with 8:35 to go here. First down and 10, Blue Comets. We've had some pretty good field position. We haven't been stuck in our own end very much. And we've got some scores on the board, but desperation mode now for the Comets. Here we go. Bowman looking to pass. He's got Corbin Kimberlin. And he'll have close to the first down yardage. Down near the 40-yard line of Tonganoxie. 13 yards there for Kimberlin from Bowman. He was out of bounds a little bit early there, so we're going to give him 8 on that one. My apologies there. 8 on that play. They need to make up their mind here. Now they're going to come in and say it's close to a 10-yard gain, and we're going to get an official timeout. I'll tell you what. So we'll see. We may have 10 yards on that one. I'm just going to put down 10 yards, and if we need a first down, we need a first down. There we go. So, no sign. And it is a first down.
First down, Chanute.
All right, so now we have the sign. That's 12 on the night. First down for the Blue Comets. 8:26 to go. Ending the ball game, and the Blue Comets trail by 20. And now come out here after that official timeout with the ball on the 43-yard line of Tonganoxie. Looking to score here. Bowman, as the Blue Comets now pretty much a, let's say, a passing team here. And first down and 10 for the Blue Comets. Constant and Kimberlin here to the near side. And now Costin in motion. Here's that little shovel pass here to Jaden Costin. He's going to try to turn the corner. And Blue Comet, the Tonganoxie defense right there to stop that out. He'll lose a couple. Back to the 45-yard line.
Bray, Cunningham and Bray on the stop.
So we got a penalty flag here on the play, and that could be against the Blue Comets. It's a holding against Chanute. So with 8:17 to go, that'll back up the Blue Comets even more here. As that penalty was right there around the 36-yard line, so it'll back them up even farther, Blue Comets. We'll have a first down and about 21-22 now after the penalty. All the way back to their own 44-yard line now for the Blue Comets. So it brings up a first down and about 22 here for the Blue Comets. And they got the ball on their own 44-yard line after starting off here in Chieftain territory. So Bowman with Tavis in the backfield. Bowman looking to pass. Getting downfield here. Overshoots Jaden Costin for the incomplete pass. Second down and long for the Comets now with 8:04 to play. So Chanute back out here. Riley Peavy in the backfield with Ty Bowman. Trip receiver set here to the near side. We'll have Manbeck, Costin, and Harvey. Second down and long for the Blue Comets. Bowman looking to pass. A lot of pressure underneath on the screen play. Riley Peavy taking it back up the middle. Riley Peavy breaking up tackle, still on his feet. Peavy down the sideline for the Blue Comets. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Blue Comets on the screen play from Ty Bowman to Bradley Peavy for 46-yard line of Chanute. So a 56-yard touchdown pass play to Bradley Peavy onto the screen from Ty Bowman. 56 yards there for the Blue Comets and a fourth touchdown pass of the night for Ty Bowman. And Bradley Peavy has his first catch of the night for our first touchdown reception of the night. So 7:50 to go. And the Blue Comets not done anyway by any means. Still 7:50 to play. Trying to make it a 48-35 game.
Flag on the play.
Flag down here on the play. We'll see if we're going to get a offsides against Tonganoxie, so that'll move it up a whole yard closer. So Jacob Adams now with an attempt here to make it 48-35. I don't think the Blue Comets are going to change their mind about going for one or two here. Down 13 if you make this one. So Jacob Adams now ready for the kick. And he'll be on ready here for the snap. The snap is down, the kick is up, and it is good, but we're going to get another flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Dead ball, offsides on Tonganoxie. So that'll move it inside the one now. Maybe that'll be a 2-point play here for Coach Shields. We'll see what they decide to do. Gonna go for it for 2. To try to make it a 12-point game. Not a bad idea here. 7:50 still left to play. Here come the Blue Comets for a 2-point conversion. So here the Blue Comets come out here with the play. Ty Bowman in the backfield.
Go get him!
So Bowman gonna try to run it himself. He'll take it right back up in the middle, spinning around, touchdown, it's in good. The 2-point conversion is good. So that'll make it a 48-36 ball game with 7:50 to go. But once again, the Blue Comets will give it back to him, but we gotta get a stop. We'll be back in 1 minute. Blue Comet football, Z95.3.
With 7:50 left in the fourth quarter, 48-36 Chieftains.
Bring it back after this.
Niner and Riedel deep for the Chieftains. Adams in to kick off for Chanute.
Back here ready for the kick. Jacob Adams ready to kick it off once again. And Blue Comets did a pretty good job here kicking. They'll shorten it up a little bit this time. And a nice job running it down there by Barn. And they'll take it there to about the 25 or 26 yard line. And that's where the Tonganoxie will take over. But the Blue Comets, I'll tell you what, that defense has got to make a stop here on this drive, get the ball back and get it. I mean, we've got to have 2 good stops here and 2 good drives by the Blue Comets. With 7:48 left to play in this ball game, but we've got to have a stop right here for the Blue Comets. They have to stop them here. Cannot let them score again, as I don't believe we can get it back. Just might not be enough time for us. So Riedel, once again behind Robbins in the backfield. Tonganoxie ready to go, first down and 10. Riedel. Ty Bowman gets him in the backfield. Nice job ringing him up. He's going to lose a yard there, baby. Back to the 20-yard line. Or back to the 30-yard line.
Bowman with the tackle.
So Ty Bowman there on the stop. That'll bring up a second down and 10. They'll take their time, trying to take as much time off the clock. They can get it all the way down to 7 minutes before they have to snap it here before the second down and 10 play. So the Chieftains back to the line. Reber behind Robbins. In pistol formation. Getting down to 7:10 to go here into the game. Rita once again gets it. Back here to this side, back up in the middle. And he's got all kinds of room. Blue Comets couldn't get him there, and they had him in the backfield and stopped. He gets all the way into Blue Comet territory. That's the stops you got to have. And the Blue Comets have not been able to get it there. And that's going to be a run all the way out to Blue Comet territory, up to the 48-yard line. But we have some laundry on the field here.
Come on, you gotta play football.
And that's going to be against Tonganoxie. Thank God that's going to help out the Blue Comets right there. Got a holding call, and that's there at about the 23-yard line. So that'll back them up on a second down and long. 7 minutes to go. So that'll take it all the way back there to the 25, 24-yard line on the penalty. So a second down and about 18 now for the Chieftains. Blue Comets could really use a turnover right here. Both teams have 1 turnover on the night. And the Comets could use one right here. Riedel to the left side, following his blockers. Finally going to be picked up there by Bowman, and he is taken down. Dalton Meisner there as well as he gets up close to the 25-yard line. And I'll still bring up a third down and about 7, maybe 6 here. From the 35 to 6.5 to go. So third down and long. Blue Comets need a third down stop here. Big time need a third down stop right here.
First down, get your box.
So Riedel in the backfield once again with Robbins. Third down and 6. Look for the pass here. A little something off. Now they give it to Riedel. He stopped in the backfield there. And a good job by the Blue Comets to keep it there at the line of scrimmage. Dalton Meisner in the backfield for the stop, the senior, and makes a man back there to wrap him up. Fourth down. Under 6 minutes to go. As a 4th and 6. Tonganoxie up now 48 to 36. And looks like they're going to try maybe a punt here. And that's what it looks like. As Robbins will watch that clock roll down to 5:42. Bradley Peavy will be back deep for the Blue Comets. How about a run back right here? That'd be nice. Peavy can do it. Here's the snap. High kick. And it'll be behind the Blue Comets there, and it'll be rolled down to about the 35-yard line. Let's say the 36-yard line of Chanute. So the Blue Comets, with 5:20 to go, get the ball back. Down 12. Need a score. Doesn't matter. You got to score here. Let's get a quick one. So first down and 10 for the Blue Comets from their own 37. And the Comets trail about 12, 5:20 to go. Still a lot of time, but we got to get 2 scores here. Let's get this one. Let's get a quick one here for the Blue Comets. Bowman brings him to the line. Bradley Peavy in the backfield. Twin receiver set, both sides. First down and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Here come the Blue Comets. 5:20 to play in the ball game. Down by 12. Checking the sideline, looking for the play. Bowman ready to go now. Look at the pass. Got him out there. Lane Harvey over to the right side. Goes down and gets it. And it'll be a catch up to about the 42, 43-yard line. So the Blue Comets will get about 6 or 7 on that one to Lane Harvey.
Harvey on the reception.
Brings up a second down and about 4 here. Making it a long 4 for the Blue Comets.
For the Chieftains.
At the 42-yard line.
Second down.
Under 5 to go, they roll that clock. Blue Comets come to the line quick. Got to score. Down 12. Second down and about 5 here for the Blue Comets. Bowman looking to pass. He's got Corbin Kimberlin. Oh, in and out of the hands of Corbin Kimberlin. Incomplete pass.
Pass incomplete, intended for Kimberlin.
So incomplete pass brings up a third down and about 5 here for the Blue Comets. Ball sitting on the 42-yard line. And Bowman off for himself, going to look to run it. Now he'll lose the handle on it, trying to pitch it there to Peavy. And he'll be taken down at the original line of scrimmage for a 4th down and 10.
By Dallas Bond.
And Bond right there to hold him up, and it's a 4th down and long for the Blue Comets.
4th and 10.
4th down and 10. Blue Comets got to go for it here with 4:20 to go and the clock rolling. This is pretty much the ball game here for the Blue Comets. Bowman checking the sideline with Peavy in the backfield. Clock continuing to run. 4 minutes to play. Quick out here to Lane Harvey. Look for a block. He's got one. Trying to get upfield, and he'll have enough for a first down at midfield. Oh, he steps out of bounds there. Real close to that first down. We'll see where they mark him down. He may not have got it.
Red ball!
I don't know where he went out of bounds. We're going to get a stoppage here by the referee. He's going to be close. He's going to get about 10 there to Harvey. He got real close to it. We'll see. I can't see where the ball is marked here. And they're bringing the sticks from the far side. As we're trying to look down here and see where the ball's at. And coming across, I can't really tell. So here we go as the ref will look at it here. And I think we're going to be a little bit short, folks. Just a tad short for the Blue Comets, and that's pretty much going to do it right there for the Blue Comets season, folks. Comes up a little bit short, about ½ inch short, and it's Chieftain football. 3:51 to play, and the Blue Comets can't convert on 4th down. 48-36, and 3:51 left. Tonganoxie will come out here and run it out.
First and 10 Chieftains on the Chanute 47-yard line.
So at the 47-yard line of Chanute, Tonganoxie will come back out here, run out this final 3:51, and move on to the second week. The Comets will end the season at 5-4. So Robbins in the backfield, Rita once again. And they'll give it to him. And they'll bring it right back up into the middle. Still fighting for yards. They'll have enough for another first down. Down to the 40, make that the 36-yard line of Chanute. Getting close to about 326 yards rushing on the night by Tonganoxie. First down and 10, 36-yard line of Chanute. And the Blue Comets can do nothing but watch the clock roll down on their season here. That third quarter is what bit them. As we just weren't able to do anything in that third quarter. That third quarter was all Tonganoxie. And we're going to get an offsides on the Chieftains, and that'll stop at 3:23 left to go here.
Outside Chieftains.
So that backs about 5 on the penalty. Back to the 41-yard line. So we will get ready for basketball season here on Z95.3, starting the first part of December. As Blue Comets season running down about 3:15 left to go here. Robbins waiting for the snap here, taking as much time off the clock as he can. First down and 15. And just kind of waiting on it there. Now they're going to run the play. Read him. Wrapped up there as he'll be dragging Tyler Davis with him. He'll take it up to about the 40-yard line, maybe the 39 is what they'll mark him down. And 2:45 to go. Brings up a second down and 14 for the Chieftains. So back to the line here for Tonganoxie.
Get your box.
And the Blue Comets watch Riedel run to the left side and turn the corner there. Still find some room. And going to be finally pushed out of bounds before he can reach the first down marker. Down and around the 29-yard line where he goes out of bounds for another first down. So another third down and short here for Tonganoxie. They got a 3rd and 4. Blue Comets don't have any life left. Need to stop here on this 3rd down. Riedel. He'll have right at the marker. The referee here on this side gives him a good spot near the 25-yard line to the 26. That's enough for a first down. Yeah. Good spot on this side for the first down. 2 minutes to play. So another first down here is the Blue Comets. They needed 4. They got 4.5. It's the kind of way it's been for the Blue Comets the last couple of weeks on the season. So we got a timeout on the field. 2:05 to play. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, come back. Blue Comets trail 48-36. 2:05 left to play. Z95.3. Back here as we're ready to run out the last couple of minutes as Tonganoxie not done. Going for another first down run here.
Riedel, the ball carrier. There's a flag on the play.
We got a holding call on the Chieftains, so that'll back them up here as we now get down to under 2 minutes to go. But the Blue Comets season coming to an end here in Tonganoxie tonight. And I tell you what, folks, the Blue Comets had a 2-point lead going into the 3rd quarter. Come out here in this 3rd quarter and just were flat. Couldn't get the offense going. Defense couldn't make a stop. And that was the difference, that 3rd quarter. We come out here in the 4th quarter, played a good 4th quarter, and got a couple scores out there. Put up 16 points of our own. But we gave up, 19? So, yeah, it's not been, like that 29, not been the game for the Blue Comets here in the 2nd half. After the big penalty there, makes it a 2nd down and long. 1:40 left to play in the ball game. Riedel back up the gut as Gavin Mishner on the stop. This will get it back to the original line of scrimmage, back to about the 28-yard line.
Corbin Riedel, the ball carrier.
And we get a timeout on the field by the Blue Comets. So the Blue Comets with a stop here. They got one timeout left, 1:28 to go. And it will be a second down and long here for Tonganoxie after the timeout. So we'll leave it right here. Coming up after the ball game, we'll have our Labette Health post-game wrap-up show here tonight. Get you ready for breakfast with the coaches tomorrow for Playmakers. We'll be there about 9:15 at breakfast. So starts at 10. Great breakfast at Playmakers, folks. Tell you what, they made one last week. The plate was so full, Coach Shields couldn't finish it. And that's how good it was. It was good. So get on over to Playmakers for breakfast. They start at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Our show starts at 10. Here on Z95.3. All right. Set ready to go here after the timeout, waiting for Tonganoxie to come out here with the final 1:34. Second down to 14 for the Chieftains. And Blue Comets have one timeout left, so a stop here. Try to get them to stop and maybe try to do some of this final minute 34. Here's a snap. Give it back to Riedel. Riedel right up the gut. He'll get close to the 20-yard line there, but he'll be stopped at about the 22, and that'll stop the clock once again for the Blue Comets at 1:27 as they take their final timeout. Well, the Blue Comets. So we'll take a quick 30-second break with them. Blue Comet football, Z95.3. And we're back here after the timeout here as Tonganoxie comes out. 1:27 to go. That was the final timeout here for the Blue Comets. So third down and about 6 here for maybe 7 for the Chieftains. And the ball sitting on the 22-yard line of Chanute. So here's Robbins with the snap. He gives to Riedel. And he'll take it right up the guts, and that may be enough for a first down if it is. It is down to the 15-yard line, and that's going to do it. Meisner makes the stop here, but it's another first down, and that'll wrap it up here tonight. And with 1:21 to go, Tonganoxie is going to move on and eliminate the Blue Comets here this evening. Long bus ride home. The Blue Comets had a pretty good season here, had a lot of injuries, and down the stretch, just had some games there to just let's kind of get away from them a little bit here as we got victory formation for Tonganoxie. 1 minute to play left in this ball game, and the Chieftains are going to move on with a 48-36 victory over the Blue Comets here tonight. And they'll more likely get Paola next week in Paola as they move into the second round. And Blue Comet season is done. So here on Z95.3, your home for the Blue Comets. We'll be ready for Blue Comet basketball season starting first part of December here on Z95.3. As we'll let that clock roll down to about 37 seconds before they snap it up here again. They'll snap it one more time, and that's going to do it. Ball game right there. Tonganoxie is going to win it 48-36 over your Chanute Blue Comets here tonight in Tonganoxie. And I'll tell you what, folks, it was that third quarter where the Blue Comets had that 2-point lead, come out there after halftime, and just weren't able to hold on. Tonganoxie had a couple of good drives. We fumbled on our first drive, and it just that was the turning point right there. And Tonganoxie just put it on in that third quarter. Thought the Blue Comets had a good fourth. That third quarter did the Blue Comets in. That's the way it's going to end here tonight. 48-36. Final. Blue Comet season is done. We're going to take a break here about 3 minutes, and we'll come back and give you a Labette Health post-game wrap-up show from Tonganoxie. And the Blue Comets lose at 48-36 on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3. Alrighty, folks, we're back here to wrap this up as the Blue Comets drop at 48-36 tonight to end the season at 4-5 on the year. Started off really, really good, and you know we had some injuries that kind of decimated our front offensive and defensive line there. A lot of guys playing positions they're not used to, and that's kind of the way it came down here for the Blue Comets here in the second half of the season. I tell you what, though, we got some great seniors that are dearly going to be missed for next year. I really did like this matchup here against Tonganoxie tonight, and not taking anything away from the Chieftains. They are a great football team. But the Blue Comets really had the opportunity to come in here and do something. But that third quarter, that's where it all changed, was that third quarter there for the Blue Comets here tonight. And just not a good in there that I know that they wanted here this evening. But I'll tell you what, a nice job here by Ty Bowman. He goes 19 of 25. For about 270, 280 yards on the night. Blue Comets got the running game going a little bit. We got about 50 yards rushing. Passing game very good, but some big personal foul penalties that the Blue Comets had here tonight that is uncharacteristic of this football team. They had a couple of those here this evening as well. But the Blue Comets, you know, hey, you had some good punting by Brody Peavy. You had some good run backs there. We had some good plays, but it was just that third down stops. We couldn't get any of those when we needed them tonight, once again, for the Blue Comets. They just third down conversions for Tonganoxie were just too big here this evening, and Blue Comets couldn't get them off the field there in that third quarter. Like I said, that third quarter is what did it in the Blue Comets, because we came out with we let them score there on that first drive on a 9-play drive of 72 yards, and then we come out our first play as a fumble, and it just seems like we lost something after that fumble. We lost something. I don't know what it was. And we just weren't able to recover after that. So the Blue Comets go down 48-36 tonight here. And Tonganoxie on this playoff game here, brought to us by Labette Health Services. And Blue Comets, I tell you what, good job receiving the ball, Corbett Kimmerlin, and a nice passing game here. We definitely wanted to have a good passing game tonight for Ty Bowman. Got the running game going a little bit. Brady Peavy had a few runs. Tyler Davis had a few runs. But you know, that was the one thing here for the Blue Comets this year towards the end. Even though we have Tyler Davis and Brody Peavy, the great runners, they, you know, almost exactly the same stats through the year, but they just weren't able to get a good sustained run. And that's, you know, hey, has to do with a lot of guys we had to plug in on our offensive line. Those guys are playing both ways, and that's hard to do, especially whenever you have teams that are putting out those long drives down the field, 7-8 minutes long, and you're trying to come back after that playing defensive side too. So it's kind of hard to do. So I think that was just the injuries that kind of hurt the Blue Comets through the latter part of this year, and kind of came back here into this game for the Blue Comets against Tonganoxie. I thought we really had a good shot to beat this football team, and I really did. We got into the second half, you know, hey, up by 2 points. Just that third quarter, something in that third quarter just wasn't there for the Blue Comets tonight, and that was the difference. And the Blue Comets season comes to an end here with a loss, 48-36 to Tonganoxie on the year. All right, we're going to meet you at Breakfast with the Coaches tomorrow morning at Playmakers, so come join us for that. That show will start at 10 here on Z95.3. Zach making us sound good back at the studio, but that's going to wrap it up. We got a long ride home. We'll see you for the Breakfast with the Coaches show tomorrow morning here on Z95.3. Hope everyone has an awesome night. Thanks for joining us. Blue Comet basketball season starts in December. We're going to have Coach Woodard. We'll talk Lady Golf, Blue Comet Golf, and we'll talk, What else are we talking? Oh, we're going to talk Coach Wilcox about the Blue Comets soccer. They wrapped up their seasons over the last week or so as well. Breakfast at the Coaches Show tomorrow morning. So have a great night, everybody. We'll be back for more Blue Comets sports tomorrow morning. Get you ready for the baseball season and let you know, or basketball season, let you know where other teams in the area will be playing for playoff football action in round number 2 coming up over the next couple of weeks. That's going to do it for me here in Tonganoxie. Have a good night, everybody. We're out of here. Bye-bye. All right, man. Good job. I'll talk to you later. I'll send you a text here next week or so, let you know what we got coming up next. See you, man. Bye.